It's basketball time. PRTC TV, streaming live, worldwide, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Buckhorn here in Perry County, Buckhorn High School, PRTC TV, bringing you the entire 12 games of the 2025 Buckhorn Lake ARH Christmas Classic. That's a mouthful, and we've been here all weekend long. This is going to be our final broadcast of the Saturday, Sunday, Monday, three-day fiasco. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of good basketball teams, round robin style. We've had a lot of teams in here, and Buckhorn has been great hosts. Justin Lake's on camera doing it solo today. TJ Isaac's not able to be here, and Darian Wilson is working with PRTC today. Earl Owens couldn't be along either, as he has to work his day job today. Mark Solfridge alongside for our producer, battling through some sickness, but man, you can't stop him. Hunter Carroll alongside for stats and color commentating. My name's Brian Murray. Thank you for being here. This is our game number 11 and 12 of the 12 games that we're covering. We got one more boys game left and one more girls game left. The nightcap tonight at 6 o'clock is going to be Lee County and Buckhorn, the Lady Wildcats, the home team, and this next game is going to be our final boys game. That's going to be the Buckhorn Wildcat boys taking on the Cordia Lions. Timely as it could be, as PRTC just completed building fiber internet over here in Buckhorn. We know you've needed the speed and service that you deserve for a long time, and satellite and TDS not getting it done as far as the speed that you guys deserve. We are here to make your life better and connect you to the world. We'd love for you to give us a call, as we are offering great packages, 250 meg, 500 meg, all the way up to 1 gig for you serious gamers. 500 meg will do you good, though, and it's only $69.95. Go to our website. That is prtcnet.org, prtcnet.org. Click on the box that says, "Can PRTC serve your address?" Scroll down, enter your address, follow the prompts. Go through another screen or two, but it's not hard to do. Give us your contact information. We'll reach out to you this week and tell you more about all the great packages we offer. Kentucky's fastest internet, with up to 1 gig speeds now, going back to 2014, the first company in Kentucky to do it, a 75-year-old company, started in 1950. Neighbors serving neighbors. If you don't want to go to the website, call us today, 606-287-7101. Give us a call today, tomorrow, Wednesday. We'll be there all week, 606-287-7101, to find out more about PRTC. Cordia Lions. Yes, there it is on screen. Thank you, Mark. See the box on the left? Can PRTC serve your address? You click on that. See, it says want Kentucky's fastest internet. Then down there at the bottom, you'll enter your address. And once you enter your address and click on the next or the go, it will come up and say that we are ready to serve you. And then it's going to ask you for some contact information, email, and maybe your phone number. And then we'll reach out to you and tell you more. We got a great customer service team. They've been busy all day answering calls from Buckhorn. Once you experience it, you're never going to look back. PRTC is the best internet company you're going to find anywhere. Not a big corporation. A company of about 60 employees based in Jackson County, now serving portions of 8 or 9 counties with the best high-speed internet. Laurel County, Clay County, Lee County, Owsley County, Jackson County, Estill County, Rockcastle County, now in the Buckhorn area of Perry County, and soon to be in Breathitt County. We got basketball to cover here for you. Cordia Lions looking for their first win of the year, 0-9 against the Buckhorn Wildcats, 5-5 on the year, about 4 minutes away from the tip-off. Cordia was a little bit late arriving today, or we would already be underway. The scheduled tip was at 4 o'clock. Cordia lost yesterday to Lynn Camp, 66-33. Cooper Combs led them with 9 points. Cordia plays in the 53rd District with Letcher County Central, Knott County Central, Jenkins, and June Buchanan. Only 193 students in grades PK through 12. Small school. School is located on Lotts Creek Road in Knott County. Lotts Creek runs through Knott and Perry County. Location of the historic Lotts Creek Community School, a nonprofit foundation that founded and supports Cordia School. Lotts Creek Community School provides scholarships, community services, and enhancements for Cordia. Founded by Alice Sloan, I believe, back in the 1930s. Cordia has made the 14th region 6 times since 2005. They've won the 54th District twice, 2018, 2022. Made the region semifinals 3 times in 2013, 2018, and 2022. Their best recent overall record was 2013 when they were 19-10, and 2018 when they were 19-12. On the opposite side of the floor, it is the Buckhorn Wildcats, 5-5 on the year. Wins over June Buchanan, Marion County, Tennessee, Lynn Camp twice, and Lee County. Won big over Lee County yesterday, 79-55. Dylan Easterling, number 0, at 30 points, 20 in the second half. Jacob Neese, 17 points and 8 rebounds. Peyton Collins with 12. And Daniel Morris rounded out 4 players in double figures for Buckhorn with 10. 6 seniors on this year's team. Buckhorn plays in the 54th District with Perry County Central, Leslie County, and Hazard. They were 8-21 last year, started 1-6, so they are off to a much better start this year at 5-5. Head coach Shannon Blank in his 3rd season. He's a Buckhorn alumnus, and he was a starter on the 2016 Buckhorn Regional Championship team. His dad, Andrew, is the girls coach here at Buckhorn High School and has been since 2014. Shannon's brother Jacob helps him coach the boys. His other brother Andy coaches 3rd and 4th grade boys, and his son plays on there, Andy's son. And Andy's daughter is the star player on one of the leading scorer and one of the star players on the Buckhorn High School girls team, Haley Drew Blank. Buckhorn boys have made the region 6 times, 99, 07, 2012, 2015, and 2017. They were district champs in 2012 when they went to the regional final. Matt Day, 23 points per game, 14 rebounds per game, 26-6 on the season that year, and they were region champs in 2016. Connor Hoskins, leading scorer for that team back in 16, 22 points a game, made 105 three-pointers. Shannon Blank was the starting point guard on that team. That was a Cinderella story. They had lost to Perry County Central twice in the regular season, once in a holiday tournament, and once in the regular season and once in the district final, and they beat them in overtime in the region final. Went on to the state tournament that year in 2016, so he was a junior on that team. Matter of fact, Shannon Blank's sophomore, junior, and senior year, 15, 16, and 17, they went to the region all 3 of those seasons. Hunter Carroll alongside. It's been a long weekend, but a great weekend, and could we have asked for more hospitality than we received from Athletic Director Christy Combs, Christy Stamper, the principal here at Buckhorn, Coach Andrew Blank, Coach Shannon Blank. They've been very welcoming, great food, and great hospitality.
They've been welcoming since day one, been very kind to us with everything, and offered anything we asked for or need, they did. Extremely grateful for everything that they've done for us today, and just, like you said, great hospitality, great people over here in Buckhorn, or the village of Buckhorn.
The village.
And they have just, they've been good to us from the time we even talked about trying to get over here and be able to cover this.
Yeah, Christy Combs has been just wonderful to deal with. She was the first call that I made. Justin Lakes gave me her number and got this job done, that we could run fiber into their gym. And to tell you how great our fiber is, that's what you're watching right now, is our fiber here in the Buckhorn gym as we broadcast on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. Let's get your starting lineups, first of all, for the visitors on the scoreboard. The Cordia Lions under head coach Mitch Smith. Mitch in his first year coaching. They will start number 2. That is Mason Cox. Also getting the start today is going to be number 3, Noah Jones. Number 10, Cooper Combs. Number 5, Landon Hall. And number 15 is Brandon Conley. 0-9 this year for Cordia. still looking for their first win of the year.
Buckhorn's going to start senior, number 24, Jacob Neese. Number 0, Dylan Easterling. Number 14, Daniel Morris. Number 1, Trenton Riley. And then they're going to round it out with number 5, Peyton Collins. You know, Brian, we kind of talked about that early, you know, kind of the three-headed monster Buckhorn has with Neese, Easterling, and Morris. But I thought Collins and Riley both played key parts yesterday. Riley seemed like he was everywhere. Anytime they needed offensive rebound or loose ball or anything like that, he was right there. And Collins cleaned up a lot of boards and different things like that.
Buckhorn started out 0-4 this year. Since that time, though, they have won 5 of their last 6. And looking for a clean sweep of this tournament with wins over Lynn Camp and Lee County already. And certainly they overmatched Cordia quite a bit here in today's game. Three-pointer is off the mark to open things up. Going to go out of bounds back to Cordia. Easterling that just missed that shot. That's unusual for him. He had 30 points yesterday in the win. And Buckhorn picking up full court. Combs inbounds to Cox. Cox only an 8th grader, number 2. Over to Jones. Jones, very fast player, and stepped on the sideline. And Cordia will turn it over. Cordia is off to a rough start this year. And they're lost their first 2 games here to Lee County and Lynn Camp. A round-robin style tournament where 4 boys teams play over 3 days and they all play each other. Used to be kind of more of a common staple in high school basketball. You don't see it much anymore, but it's been interesting for us because these teams are a little bit unfamiliar to us, but they certainly seem very familiar on day number 3.
Yeah, they very know each other very much there.
Shot missed. Here comes Cordia the other way. That's Combs. Shot is on the way. No good. Rebound to number 24, Jacob Neese. And Buckhorn pushing the tempo. Ahead to Easterling. Easterling shot up. No good. Had Trenton Riley coming on the left side, but I don't think he could see him. And that's going to put Easterling to the line to shoot 2. Buckhorn trying a clean sweep here. That would be 3-0 in their own tournament. Buckhorn Lady Wildcats going for also the same clean sweep. And they'll be heavily favored against the Lee County Lady Cats. Lee County did pull out a last-minute win yesterday over Jackson City, 37-31. Easterling gets the scoring underway, and we played just over a minute. Stolen. Easterling picks up the loose ball, puts it up and in. They beat the pressure in the front court. Jones, guarded by Riley. Turnaround is up and short. And Neese comes out of there with it for Buckhorn. Neese had a double-double in the opening game on Saturday with 19 points and 11 rebounds, and we've got a moving pick.
I think they got that Collins.
Peyton Collins picks up his first. Cox gets it into front court. Easterling on him. Cox, though, outruns him. And we're going to have traveling called, though, on Mason.
Just kind of drug that pivot foot a little bit. You like the effort in him trying to get downhill, just kind of run down there into the trees and had nowhere to go.
Easterling went for the steal, and Cox got a step on him. Cox and Jones, 2 very fast guards for Cordia.
Cox, a very fine 8th grader.
Morris got loose for an easy one. Daniel Morris, one of a trio of prolific scorers for Buckhorn. Now 5-0 Wildcats. Jones, nice floater up and in. Good to see him get off to a good start. Feel like he's had some hard luck over the weekend with a lot of shots that just rattled out.
Yeah, and it's one of them too. You know, they're going to fall eventually. The harder you play, it's just with due time.
Nice putback by Trenton Riley off Jacob Neese's miss. Now 7-2 Buckhorn. Knocked away. Good defense down there by Collins. Up and in by Easterling. Good home crowd on hand to root on the Buckhorn Wildcats. And lost out of bounds. It'll go back to Buckhorn. If you're joining us on this Monday, December the 29th, very unusual that we'll be bringing you basketball in the middle of the day, as we have all day today since noon. But if you're joining us on this Monday, December the 29th, as Easterling gets another easy one, he's got 7. On this Monday, December the 29th, on our PRTC TV Facebook page and our PRTC TV YouTube channel. Nice with the steal up and in. Buckhorn scoring at will, now 13-2. This time they get it ahead, though, into front court, but then throw it away as they were able to find number 15, Brandon Conley, into front court, but end up losing out of bounds.
One of those right ideas by Thomas, just let haul a little too much.
Feed down low. Nice is going to be called for traveling. As I was saying, though, on this Monday, December 29th, if you're joining us as we stream live worldwide on our PRTC TV Facebook page and our PRTC TV YouTube channel, if you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you click on subscribe on the PRTC TV Facebook or YouTube channel, and we'll start popping up in your preferences when you open up the app. Or if you're on Facebook, make sure you hit like on our PRTC TV page. We've noticed our likes, our followers have been growing substantially here in the last couple of months, and we're excited about that. So make sure you're one of them, and we'll keep you in the know with all kinds of great basketball action and so much more on PRTC TV as we're covering more games from more places than ever before across the 13th and 14th region. Shot is up and good. Are they going to count the basket?
I think they are.
They are going to count the basket. Okay, so Trenton Riley with an acrobatic shot and picks up the foul as well. So now 15-2 Buckhorn. Free throw no good, though, and the rebound to Combs. Combs all the way down the floor and blocked nicely by Nice. Played just over 4 minutes, and Buckhorn out to the big lead, 15-2. Jones, nice move, but his shot is blocked. Gets his own rebound and working hard down there is Jones, and he's going to be rewarded with a couple of free throws as he gets fouled on the putback attempt. Maybe they whistled Peyton Collins with his second. Jones, the only points for Cordia thus far, and gets that free throw to go. He's got all 3 of them. Substitutions in for Buckhorn. We have a total of 3 of them. Looks like number 11, number 4, and number 35. That's Miller, Stamper, and Rice. Second one too hard off the back iron for Jones. Backdoor cut by Easterling, up and in. Nice pass there from number 35, Braden Rice, to set him up.
Yeah, and all of Buckhorn's bigs do a really good job with Coach Blank coming running out that kind of, once his bigs kind of at the top of the key, kind of spread the floor out a little bit to get everybody more going. But you can tell that that's been one thing they really work on, is making sure that everyone feels comfortable handling the basketball.
Landon Hall can't make the 3. It does go out of bounds. It's going to stay with Cordia. And, you know, and I got to be careful how I say this because I'm not trying to throw shade at any other teams or anything, but you get the feeling from watching Coach Shannon Blank and this Buckhorn team that he's really, and this comes with some senior leadership as well, but the chemistry on that team seems very, very good. It's like they play together, they communicate well, and you just get the feeling that they're a very unified bunch, and I think that starts at the coaching level.
Yeah, and you know, one thing too, kind of talking to Easterling there one day before his interview and stuff like that. Just kind of asked him, was like, what happened? What was the start? And he said, really and truthfully, he said, we just weren't playing together. He said, we finally have come together, and that's kind of been the recipe to success here with everything and getting everything going is just that, playing together and being one.
Coach Shannon Blank talks about playing under Coach John Noble that coached here for about 15 years that went on to Breathitt County and maybe Owsley, and I think he may be at Leslie now.
He's at Leslie right now.
As the boys coach, and he just talked about what an animated, great coach he was and that he really invested in his players. And Coach Blank was telling me that after a loss, he would keep you in the locker room for like 45 minutes or an hour, just trying to instill some wisdom in you to learn from the loss. Easterling with the nice dish to Cameron Miller. Miller with his first points of the game. And being a coach is not just about X's and O's. It's really about making an investment in these young players' lives. And they go on to bigger and better things down the road, and they never forget the coaches that played a big part of their lives. Jacob Neese
with the slam,
to the delight of the home crowd with the throwdown. 21-4. Blocked by Rice, but they're saying he got a piece of him as well. He only had a real short distance right there to get up like he did too. Boy's got some hops.
Yeah, really kind of, stopped and was able to collect and go off 2 feet.
Jones will shoot 2 more. He got the first one. He's got 4 of their 5. And got them both. So Noah Jones off to a good start for Cordia. Here's a 3 from the left side by number 4. Jody Stamper no good, but Peyton make that Dylan Easterling. He nails the 3 from the corner. And just like that, he's got 12. 26-6. Cooper Combs, great looking top of the key 3. First 3 of the game for Cordia. The teams exchanged threes, now 26-9. Nobody picked up Easterling. He gets an easy left-handed layup. 14 for number 0. Jones, floating shot up and in. Noah Jones off to a great start. He's got 7.
Nice
Backdoor
pass.
cut up and in again with the left hand. This time Stamper finding Easterling. Easterling is filling up the scoring column here in this first quarter. Under a minute to go. Combs drives, stops, runs out of real estate. Almost traveled with it, did Hall. 3-pointer on the way is going to sail out of bounds, and Stamper's going to let it go untouched. (28-11). Buckhorn with the 17-point lead and the ball. Easterling already has 16 points here in this first quarter. Backdoor cut. Reverse layup won't go. Cordia with the rebound. Cox goes over to Jones. Jones from
Behind the backboard.
a tough angle and almost got it to go. The outlet pass is knocked away and stolen. Can Cox get a shot off in time? He does, but it's going to be off the mark. And at the end of 1, Buckhorn's Wildcats up by 17 over Cordia's Lions, 28-11. Second quarter coming up next. Stay tuned to PRTC TV.
This broadcast is brought to you by PRTC, Advent Health of Manchester, Appalachian Wireless, Hunt Brothers Pizza, Jackson Energy, Kemper Home Furnishings, Pepsi of Corbin, Praxel Line Services, and Sand Gap sports cards.
New phones, new tablets, new gaming systems. Christmas was great, until everything tried to connect to your Wi-Fi at once. If your internet can't keep up, it's time to upgrade. PRTC Broadband delivers the speed and reliability your home needs, whether it's streaming, gaming, working from home, or all of it at the same time. Don't let slow internet ruin your new tech. Contact PRTC to sign up for or upgrade your broadband today.
Welcome back to Buckhorn High School here on PRTC TV. Buckhorn with the lead 28-11 over Cordia. And we were talking during the break, you know, Cordia's really got some great athletes on this team, Hunter. And if they can ever learn to put it together as a team, they're going to improve right on and right on.
Yeah, and you know, it's one of them, and I feel like, Brian, you know, in the 3 days that we've covered Cordia, it's been kind of different players each time, but you've never been able really to get everybody going at the same time.
Yeah.
I feel like Jones has got going several times, and Combs had a nice game yesterday, but can't ever get them going at the same time.
Yeah. Steal, and through the paint goes number 14, Daniel Morris. Good-looking shot there from Daniel. He's got 4. Well, you're talking about a school that has under 200 kids all the way from preschool to 12th grade. I mean, that is a very, very small school. You're talking about, you know, 17 or 18 kids per grade.
Yep.
Average. Ball swatted around. Nice save by Trenton Riley for Buckhorn, and he's going to be the recipient of the basket for his efforts. He was moving quick down through there. He's got 6.
Just got a big motor, man.
Landon Hall goes from the left to the right. Here the jumper by number 15 is no good from Brandon Conley. And the rebound to Buckhorn's number 11, Cameron Miller.
I think that was Thomas.
Thomas, okay.
Yes, I think Conley's 12.
Morris misses the 3. Feed down low. Good pass down to Braden Rice. He puts it up and in. And we're going to have a foul on Morris, I believe. First on Morris, and the team's first. Number 1 checking in for Cordia, Gavin Klein, replacing number 5, Landon Hall. Buckhorn will inbound, or make that Cordia will inbound, rather. Cooper Combs. Jones over to Cox. Jones, high arcing 3, won't go. They get the rebound, but throw it away to Hunter Carroll. You got a hand on it.
I got it where it needed to go.
You did. You sent it to the referee. Morris throws it down low to Stamper. And we're going to have a
moving pick.
Illegal screen called on Buckhorn. So we got a whole new 5 coming in. Easterling, Neese,
Bagley, Everidge.
Shot off the glass by Combs is no good.
And Barker.
Ball knocked away. Good defense down there by Jones. Jones splits the defenders. Shot up and rolls in. Does it? It finally does.
You almost spoke too soon.
I know. 9 points for Jones. First points of the second quarter for the Lions. Begley dribbling out top. Down to Barker. Here's the shot up and in by Easterling. 18 for Easterling. Shot blocked out of there by Begley. Now Combs uses the screen from Jones and gets it over to him for a three. Off to the right, Neese with the rebound. Ahead to Easterling. Pass deflected. Buckhorn gets it back. Down to Neese. Neese, nice shot off the glass. Jacobs got 6. (38-13). Biggest lead now at 25 for Buckhorn. A little nickel and dime foul there called on Brennan Barker. His first, team's third. Cox and Combs come out. Brandon Conley checks in, and also number 20, Colton Miller. Stolen by Easterling. Easterling, an easy one on the other end. 20 points for Easterling. Jones going to be fouled. I believe it'll be before the shot on Alex Begley. So Buckhorn on their way to a clean sweep in this weekend's tournament. They'll go 3-0. Knocked away by Dillon, but he can't keep it in bounds.
Had it just for a second.
Inbound to Landon Hall. Now back over to Jones. Jones, floating shot might have been partially blocked by Neese, but Jones gets it back. Landon Hall down to Conley. Jones, make that number 5 Hall. Can't get it to go. Neese launches ahead to Easterling. Easterling to a trailing teammate. Can't get the shot to go. Pass was deflected, but right to Neese, and Neese has it stripped on the way up. Gets it back, though, and Easterling puts it up and in. 22 for Easterling. Jones, nice ball fake. Shot is up and in, and the foul. Noah Jones having a great first half for the Lions.
He's got 11 in this first half.
Peyton Collins picks up the foul. I've got him with 3.
No, Collins should check back in.
Okay.
That might have been Begley.
52, okay.
Yeah.
It would have been hard for him to get a foul from the bench.
Yeah.
Begley's second. Free throw good by Jones. He's 4 of 5 from the line. He has been a bright spot for Cordia here in this first half.
And a whole new 5 in again.
Peyton Collins with it now that just checked in. Drives the basket up and in. Strong move by Peyton Collins.
Stamper going to come in with him, number 4, 14 Morris. Number 15, Caleb McIntosh, and number 12, Mark Fugit checking in for Buckhorn.
15-footer from the wing
Nice.
is good. Good-looking shot there by number 20, Colton Miller. Colton Miller, a junior. 44-18. McIntosh gives it over to Collins. Now to Morris. Morris, strong move. Can't get the shot to go. Fight for the loose ball.
Gets his own board.
Pass down low. Shot no good again. And Cordia. Jones all the way down. Shot is blocked by number 12, Fugit. Out of bounds, going back to Cordia. 53 seconds left here in the first half. All Buckhorn 44-18. Buckhorn Lake ARH Christmas Classic, game number 11 of 12 since Saturday. Shot is up, won't fall for Fugit. And Mason Cox quickly into front court for Cordia. Landon Hall picks up his dribble, finds Conley. Right side over to Cox, and we're going to have a bump foul on number 12, Mark Fugit. Should be free throws for Mason Cox. Cox, 1 of 2 from the line for his single point, looking to add points number 2 and 3 here before halftime. Short on the first one. And got the second one to go. 2 of 4 for the 8th grader. Thrown away. Steal by Colton Miller. Puts the shot up, won't go.
Nice save.
Good hustle down there by Buckhorn. Number 15. Caleb McIntosh. Morris trying to get a shot off before halftime. He does, and it's short. But Buckhorn owned that first half. They take a 25-point lead into the locker room at halftime. The Wildcats 44, the Lions 19 here on PRTC TV.
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a view. Something's so coming true. All I need is sunshine and a cool, refreshing Mountain Dew. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
It's time to tech the halls at Appalachian Wireless, and you want to give the best gift this season. So let's save big this Christmas with up to $1,500 off select devices. Or how about choosing an iPhone 15 or 16 for just a penny? You know what? Our accessories are 50% off as well. Great for stocking stuffers. So don't wait. Let's make this Christmas one where you save money, stay connected, and have a chance to win some cash. So visit us today at one of our many retail locations or find out more at AppalachianWireless.com, and let's tech the halls, because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Hunt Brothers Pizza has been proudly serving communities across America for over 30 years. Download the Hunt Brothers Pizza app to find one of our 10,000 locations inside a convenience store near you. Choose from Hunt Brothers Pizza's original crust or thin crust, then customize your pizza with any of our 10 toppings to choose from at no extra charge. With that many options, there's sure to be a topping combination for everyone to enjoy a Hunt Brothers Pizza. Call ahead and order yours today.
I knew I should have got a colonoscopy probably 10 or 12 years before I did, but I kept putting it off, and didn't do it. When you get told that you have a mass in your colon, your initial response is, did I hear that right? It's a rude awakening, especially when you go in to a procedure like this and you're not having any symptoms. You feel great, It's just something you decided to do, that you needed to do. It's definitely something that can change your life in a heartbeat. It turned out good for me that the mass was not cancer, but it was a jump ball there whether this thing would come back cancer or not. So I would encourage anybody, whether it be mammograms, PSAs, colonoscopies, or whatever, do your preventive checkups. I couldn't have asked for better care. They were caring and compassionate. I felt like I was being treated with family and friends, and I felt more comfortable being taken care of by people I knew. It's great that you have a facility like this in your hometown.
The neighbours have invited us over for dinner.
I like Tommy.
It makes my skin crawl.
I saw this.
Who killed Susie Bissett? Do they know who did it?
You got a problem with me, pal?
There's been a body found in the woods.
Everything is under control.
Watch Paramount Plus with Showtime now.
We understand an upside-down world, but they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will, because our future is the future. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day, and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more, because we have an appointment with destiny.
Kimber Home Furnishings in London and Somerset is home to the best-selling furniture brands in America like Lazy Boy. Kimber also has the biggest selection you'll find anywhere, getting you what you want when you want it. We're a third-generation family business, in business since 1963. Kimber also believes in investing back in our community and especially our youth. That's why we're proud to sponsor 13th Region Sports. Any building can be a house, but Kimber makes it home.
And welcome back. Halftime here at Buckhorn High School on PRTC TV. Buckhorn on their way to cruising to victory unless something dramatic changes, as they have a 25-point lead over Cordia by a score of 44-19. Buckhorn outscored Cordia 28-11 there in that first quarter, and then 16-8 in the second quarter. Let's get a rundown on how we got to this point with individual and team stats. It's time for Hunter at the half.
We'll start with Cordia's individuals. They were led by number 3, Noah Jones, with 12. Number 10, Cooper Combs with 3. Number 2, Mason Cox with 2. And number 20, Colton Miller with 2. Then if you flip over to the Buckhorn side, you had number 0, Dylan Easterling, with 22 points in that first half, followed by number 24, Jacob Neese, 6 points, 5 boards. Number 1, Trenton Riley with 6. Number 14, Daniel Morris with 4. Number 5, Peyton Collins with 2, number 11, Cameron Miller with 2, and number 35, Braden Rice with 2. If you go to the team stats, Buckhorn was 20 of 30 for 67% from 2, compared to Buckhorn's 5 of 19, or Cordia's 5 of 19 for 26%. Buckhorn was 1 of 5 from 3 for 20%, compared to Cordia's 1 of 5 from 3 for 20%. Cordia shot 6 of 8 from the free throw line for 75%, compared to Buckhorn's 1 of 3 for 33%. Buckhorn had 19 team rebounds compared to Cordia's 9. Cordia had 6 turnovers compared to Buckhorn's 2, Brian.
All right, again, your halftime score, Buckhorn leads it 44-19, and we got about 4 minutes away from the start of the second half of this one. And while we've got a moment, I want to let you know that we are excited to be able to bring reliable high-speed internet to the Buckhorn area. Attention Buckhorn, PRTC is ready to serve you with reliable high-speed fiber internet with speeds up to 1 gig. Just got the project completed last week. Now, if you don't have the speed or the service that you deserve and you want, go to our website at www.prtcnet.org. That is www.p as in Paul, R as in Ray, T as in Tom, C as in Cat, N is in Nancy, E is in everything, T is in Tom.org, and click on Can PRTC Serve Your Address? See that box on the left on screen right there? Once you click on that, you'll scroll down, enter your address, and then follow the prompts. Just go through a quick page or two to give us your contact information. We will reach out to you, our local, friendly, wonderful customer service team. We'll give you a call this week and tell you more about Kentucky's fastest internet and the great plans that we offer. Or, if you'd rather, you can call us on Monday, or call us today rather, or any day this week as far as that goes. 606-287-7101, 606-287-7101 to find out more about PRTC. Highway 2022, Squabble Creek from Buckhorn to Otter Creek Road, Schoolhouse Branch Road, Buckhorn Lane, Witherspoon Way, almost anywhere inside the Buckhorn city limits. Highway 28 from Buckhorn to the Owsley County line, Freeman Fork Road, Morris Fork Road, Beach Turner Road, Deaton Road, Bob Turner Road. We're talking about plans like 250 meg, which is better speed than you're getting right now, if I'm being honest. Only for $49.95. 500 meg, $69.95. That will suit probably 95% of anybody's needs. 500 meg would. That's what we have at my house. Only $69.95. If you're a serious gamer and need serious speed, go up to a gig for $99.95. No contract. No introductory pricing that we're going to raise on you in 3 months and not tell you. We don't do business that way. We are a local company, a 75-year-old company, started back in 1950 as a two-county member-owned cooperative serving Jackson County and Owsley County. Built the first rural high-speed network in the state of Kentucky in 2014. One of the first companies in the nation that was able to bring 1 gig speeds to rural areas, and definitely the first in Kentucky. Jackson and Owsley County's been enjoying it since 2014. Now you can too. 287-7101 or prtcnet.org. Going to take a break. Back in 1 minute with third quarter action. Cordia and Buckhorn on PRTC TV.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
PRTC TV ready to bring you the second half of game number 11 of 12 of the Buckhorn Lake ARH Christmas Classic from Buckhorn High School on PRTC. A reminder that at the end of every game this year on PRTC TV, we'll be rewarding the top offensive performer from one of these teams, the winning team, with the Advent Health of Manchester UK Healthcare Pulse Player of the Game. Dylan Easterling off to the flying start there in that first half with 22 points. And he was actually awarded it the first 2 games of the tournament over here on Saturday and Sunday.
The cavalry has just arrived.
All right.
Head cameraman TJ Isaacs.
He is here. Jacob Neese drives, kicks it over to Morris. Starting 5 back out there for Buckhorn to open up the second half. Easterling.
Nice scoop shot.
One thing about it, man, when he gets a step on you, he's in your, he's got you in his rear view once he gets a step on you. Ball thrown away as they try to get it down to number 20, Colton Miller.
Got a quick timeout here.
30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. First National Bank of Manchester celebrating 120 years in business. A lot of things may have changed since 1905 when we got our start, but Our commitment has not. It has only gotten stronger over that time. Thank you for making us the bank you've trusted for over a century. We'll always be here for you. First National Bank of Manchester. We're all the bank you'll ever need. Locations in Manchester, London, Lexington, and our newest location over in Everts in Harlan, member FDIC. Okay, Coach Mitch Smith wanted to talk something over real quick, and we're back to action here early on in the third quarter. 27-point lead for Buckhorn, 46-19. Morris, nice drive, up and in. 6 points for junior Daniel Morris.
Yeah, Morris did a nice job at being able to kind of adjust there and use that left hand.
Really impressed with his play. Easterling, Neese. Shot off the glass, no good. Back up and won't fall for number 15, Brandon Conley. And Trenton Riley gets the rebound for Buckhorn. Nice entry pass and a great finish there by number 2, Peyton Collins. Very smooth with the left hand.
Real pretty spin move there by Collins.
Oh, just graceful as it could be.
The southpaw loves to go left.
Floating shot on the way. A nice one by number 10, Cooper Combs. Won't fall. Morris all the way through traffic. Kind of ducked his head at the right moment. He's got 8. And it's out to a 33-point lead. Only a bucket away from running clock.
Yeah, Morris with a real nice crow hop there. And Morris may be bleeding. Or something. I don't know what but he stopped there after the bucket.
They're looking at something down there on his knee, aren't they?
I think it's his hand.
Okay. Well, I hope that's something serious. Down low, shot is up and in by number 24, Jacob Neese. Give him 8. Well, seems to be okay. I hope maybe just a jammed finger or something. Ball knocked around, ends back up in the hands of Buckhorn. Shot won't fall off the rim for Brandon Conley. Here comes Easterling, floating pass up to number 1, Trenton Riley. Riley puts it up and in. Riley's got 8. So Neese, Morris, and Riley all with 8 apiece for Buckhorn.
I think it might be the pinky.
And we are at that running clock here in this third quarter. Shot is up by number 2, Mason Cox. It won't go, and pass a little too far ahead as they tried to find Collins. Number 35, Braden Rice checks in. Actually getting a whole new crew in here as Coach Blank had done that back in the first half as well. Looks like they're tending to his left hand.
And it may be one of those two, Brian, just a precaution too with the mercy rule runner, and you feel like you got this one in hand. It may be, you may not see the rest of the starters, but he does look to be okay. He just kind of working that hand a little bit, so hopefully nothing too serious. Hopefully just a little stinger.
Mason Cox set to go to the line. He's 2 of 4 from there for his 2 points. Cordia looking for their first points here in this third quarter. Not going to come on that one.
Yeah, looking like fatigue might be kind of setting in a little bit for Cordia here. Cox really not wanting to, kind of bend those legs up on his free throws, really just all arms.
Missed them both. Rebound ran down by number 4 for Buckhorn. That's Jody Stamper. Here's a 3 on the way. Number 11, in and out. And we're going to have a foul on Buckhorn on the rebound.
I believe they got Mata for that one. Him and Connolly kind of tangled up there going for that rebound.
Jones, high off the glass. It's no good. Nice work on the offensive glass, though, by Cordia.
Conley with he's going to the chance for the line for the old-fashioned three.
Brandon Conley. First points on the afternoon for Brandon. Free throw is short, though. And the rebound to Rice. Jones harassing him in backcourt. He's going to get called on the personal, only the first on Noah. Cameron Miller, number 11, running the point for Buckhorn. Here's a three. That one's too strong off the hand of Mata, but Buckhorn gets the rebound.
Buckhorn running the nice little flex action.
Stamper gets tripped up. We're going to have a foul called on Mason Cox. Number 40, number 52 checking back in. That's Brennan Barker and Alex Begley. Placing Rice and Riley. Stamper from 15. That's too strong. Shot on the way, no good by Jones. They get their own rebound, back up and in. Nice put back by Cooper Combs. He's got 5. Turnaround is good. Number 52 with a nice move. That's Alex Begley. His first points of the game, and he's going to have a chance for the and one. Free throw, no good though. But they get their own offensive rebound. Stamper with it. Good pass down low. Ball fake, up, no good. Rebound, back up, and no good. That's number 52, Begley again. He'll get a chance for 2 free throws here. Not going to stop. Yeah, they are going to stop the clock for the free throws. First one's good. And then got 1 of 2. Cox quickly into front court. Shot was blocked by Begley. Long pass ahead. Nice drive there by number 40. It's Brendan Barker. He can't get the shot to go. We're down to 7 seconds. Stolen. On the other end, the shot is up, won't go, and time is going to expire. Buckhorn in charge, up by 36, 59-23 over Cordia. Fourth quarter up next. Stay tuned to PRTC TV.
I'm past Dick Fred. You see, my boys, they play baseball. They want to play in the backyard. So I took them out there to do some practicing, and well, he kicked that second base and it flew away. So I was like, I gotta get this steady for my son, for my boys. And I took a stake and I hammered it down. And well, didn't end so well.
If you like sports cards and memorabilia, you'll love Sandgap Sports Cards in Annville. Can't make it to the store? No problem. Brian and Joey bring the region's best deals straight to you with their weekly Facebook Live shows. With over 30 years of collecting experience, every sale is packed with fun, excitement, and fan-favorite finds. Follow Sandgap Sports Cards on Facebook and get in the game.
Welcome back to Buckhorn High School, PRTC TV. Having fun here, calling some great high school basketball. And a couple of teams going at it here. Buckhorn certainly has the upper hand, but Cordia is playing hard, 59-23. Wildcats over the Lions and start the fourth quarter. Running clock as Buckhorn has opened it up to more than 35 points. Still got to say, this Cordia team, a lot of great athletes. If they can ever put it together, they're going to be a good team, and that's evidence of it right there as Noah Jones puts it up and in on the nice floater. Got him with 14. Down low, wide open is number 52, Alex Begley. He's got 5 points, all here in the second half. Jones kicks to the corner to Cox.
Nice rebound.
Good rebound by Gavin Klein. Number 5, Landon Hall. His free throw line jumper is short. Three-pointer by Mata is no good. Back up and in. Is that Begley again?
That is Begley again.
Alex Begley coming to play. He's got 7.
Senior, right?
Begley?
I think so.
Begley is a senior, yes.
One of the 6 seniors on this Buckhorn squad.
We got a foul called on Buckhorn, and it is going to be a shooting foul. Noah Jones to the line. He is 4 of 5 from there today, make it 5 of 6. 38th meeting between these two teams going back to 1998. Buckhorn holds the slot advantage with 20 wins over Cordia's 17. Buckhorn won 11 of 12 from 2005 to 2014. Cordia won 9 of 10 from 98 to 2004. Buckhorn has won the last 5. Last meeting was February 13th of this year. Buckhorn won by 30, 76-46. Nice had 19, Morris was 17. Now graduated senior Andrew Nice had 25 for Cordia.
Nice.
Feed down low, and we got a nice pass and a nice finish from number 34.
Braden Everidge.
Everidge with his first points. On the other end, nice move down there by Mason Cox, but the shot won't go, and Everidge going to walk it up for Buckhorn. Penetration and the kick for 3. That is Mata, won't go, and they end up with the loose ball, and number 52 scores again. Alex Begley, he's just a point away from being in double figures.
Playing hard, making the most of his opportunity, Brian.
Jones, top of the key it goes to Klein. 3 is no good. And the rebound to Everidge. Down low, number 22, Ryder Baker with the shot. Won't go, but he will go to the line. 67-27. Almost all of the Buckhorn players have scored here in this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 9 players in the scoring column. Well, we got about 5 or 6 that haven't scored yet, but still plenty of time for that to happen.
Got number 10, Landon Roberts, checking in for the first time.
Is that a lane violation?
It was a lane violation. And you got number 2, Dakota Allen, checking in as well, Brian.
I believe that means everybody's played.
I think everyone has checked in and played for Buckhorn.
Jones. The floater is short. Rebound to Buckhorn. Number 22, that's Ryder Baker. His shot won't go either. And Cordia Conley into front court with 3.5 minutes left. After tonight, Buckhorn will have a little bit of time off. They'll play a week from today in the All-A Boys 14th Region Tournament against Leslie County, which is actually being held at Leslie County this year.
So I actually got some research for you on that one.
I'd love to hear it.
The 14th is a little different than the 13th.
Okay.
So if the way, nice bucket there by McIntosh, but the way Coach Blank explained it to me is they play Leslie. If they beat Leslie, they host a game at Buckhorn, and if they were to win that game, the semifinals and championship game is held at Alice Lloyd College.
Okay. Wonder how they determine that.
Now that, I would say it's probably a year-by-year basis if I was betting. So I would say, Buckhorn's first game was on the road this year. They'll host a game at home next year.
Okay.
Or last year, Buckhorn probably held a home game.
Cordia's next game will also be in the 14th Region All-A, also on Monday, and it'll be on the road at Owsley County. So I guess that's kind of the same deal.
Yep. And I think that maybe actually, I think Coach Blank's telling me it was Lee or Owsley that they would play if they were to defeat Leslie.
Okay.
And they would play that game at home.
But still, if you lose one time, you're out of it.
Yes.
Okay. So with the 13th region, it's all being hosted at one place. Like we'll be covering it at OBI for the whole tournament.
And every game's at OBI too, correct?
Yes. Yeah, the quarterfinals are on Saturday, 4 games, and then Monday's the semifinals, 2 games, and then the final on Tuesday. That's January 10th, 12th, and 13th, I think.
I think, yeah.
Just a couple weeks away. 2 weeks from this past Saturday. Foul on Buckhorn as Cooper Combs drove to the basket. Time winding down. Running clock. Just over a minute left. Buckhorn's hot streak will continue as they will improve to 6-5 on the year after losing their first 4 games of the year. 0-4 to 6-5 means they've won 6 of their last 7. Down low, Cox can't get it to go. Good hustle over there by number 10, Cooper Combs. You're down 42 points with under a minute to go, and you're diving after a ball like that.
Yep, flying right into the chairs.
Coach Smith has got to love to see that.
Yep.
Even in a loss.
Just one of those positive things you can build on, Brian.
Yep. Here's a 3.
Oh.
Won't go for McIntosh. And we're down to 8 seconds.
Nice steal by Cox.
Can Cox get a shot off in time? He can, and as time expires, that's going to do it. Buckhorn with the final. Actually, nope, they're going to let Cox shoot these free throws, so we're not quite done yet. Cox has both of his points from the free throw line. And he'll get a couple of free throws with nobody else on the floor. Would you rather have people on the floor with you or by yourself?
I think it just kind of depends on the situation.
Yeah.
And it also, kind of depends on the player. If you practice your free throws alone by yourself, it's just another.
Misses those, though. So, final remains, Buckhorn 69 and Cordia 27. We'll come back and talk to our Pulse player of the game, get some final stats and thoughts from this one, and get you set for the final game of the tournament, which will be a girls' game. It will be the Buckhorn Lady Wildcats trying to make it a clean 3-0 sweep as they'll take on the Lee County Lady Cats in the Battle of the Lady Cats. It's coming up all ahead here on PRTC TV.
Video gaming is a great way for families to have fun together. And PRTC's reliable internet and Wi-Fi is a game changer. Super fast download and upload speeds up to 1 gig. And GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi. Power today's most exciting games on consoles, handhelds, even VR headsets with no lag or buffering. Contact PRTC and level up to game-changing internet and whole home Wi-Fi today.
Hey, it's Kristen Mulcahy from Appalachian Wireless. Are you ready to give the gift of connection this Christmas? The kind that keeps you close no matter the distance? Well, at Appalachian Wireless, it's time to tech the halls, and we're slaying some amazing deals. Do you want a phone, tablet, and a smartwatch? Well, who doesn't? The good news is we've got a promotion just for that. So what are you waiting for? These incredible deals are only as good as supplies last. So visit us in one of our many retail or authorized dealer locations, or visit us on the web at AppalachianWireless.com. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Dr. Pepper presents a Playoff-uary special.
Happy Playoff-uary!
31 days of playoff football.
Not for Tech. I didn't make the playoff this year. Hey, Mr. Platypus. Got you a Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. Wait.
Tech stinks!
Guys, come on, stop! That's for planting your flag on our turf. We're just kidding.
Happy Playoff-uary!
College football, it's a Pepper thing.
The home team, the Buckhorn Wildcats, make it a clean sweep, winning all 3 games, and all 3 games pretty handily as well, as they knock off Cordia by a final of 69-27 here on PRTC TV. Cordia has won, or the Buckhorn has won 6 of their last 7 games after starting 0-4. Now they improved to 6-5 on the year. And with me for the 3rd day in a row is our Advent Health of Manchester Pulse Player of the Game. Dylan Easterling had 24 points in limited action, was a perfect 10 of 10 from 2-point range here today. And Dylan, you know, you go into a game like this, and you know just from knowing the teams and with this round-robin tournament, you know that you certainly outmatched Cordia this year. There's going to be years that Cordia has a great team, and this year they're a little bit down, very small school.
Yes, sir.
How do you stay up for a game like that as far as being able to keep your competitive nature up and know that you got to go into it the same way?
You know, people on our bench don't get to play every night. You know, you come in here and games like tonight, you play your hardest so they can get to play and they can get playing time and they can enjoy it. And we sit over there and cheer them how they cheer us on whenever we're up big.
Talked about this start, 0-4, and
Yes, sir.
after winning 6 of your last 7, what do you attribute that to from the 0-4 start and now the team kind of getting hot and going into the time in January and February where you're going to have more district games and you're going to have more 14th region games? What's been the difference?
I feel like the difference is everybody getting close, you know, everybody knowing their role. Like at the beginning of the year, you know, we was a new team. We lost somebody last year. So, you know, we was coming together, added somebody to our roster, and just everybody knowing their role and coming in and knowing how to play their role and do what they need to do so we can get a win.
You've talked about what a privilege it's been for you to play under Shannon Blank, and
Yes, sir.
Shannon gives a lot of credit to his coach up there on the wall, John Noble.
He sure does.
That he played for back in 2016. I was talking to Shannon before the games yesterday, and he was saying that Coach Noble, when they would have a loss, he said that he would keep us in the locker room for 30 to 45 minutes trying to make it a life lesson, not beat us while we were down, but help us to learn from that loss. Chemistry, teamwork, that all starts at the coaching level, doesn't it?
It does, yes, sir.
And what has it been like now as you all have come together? You've also felt like your coach is right there with you, and it's all coming together at the right time.
Yes, sir, I do. I feel like my coach is a big part of it, but also I think my dad is a very big part of it. He works me out every day. You know, this summer I was in the gym consistently every day, you know, running, lifting, basketball. You know, all this is just big shout out to him.
Well, you get a little break now after playing 3 games in a row. You got a week off, but it kind of gets a little bit interesting as you get a week off, but then coming up 1 week from today, you end up going over to Leslie County on the road for the All-A Boys 14th Region. How important a tournament is that for you guys to compete well?
That's a big tournament. You know, he's talked about it all week. You know, he talked about it tonight. He was like, you know, we're coming into a game like tonight, but you got to make it act like it's them. It's Leslie County. We play Leslie County. He's like, you got to act like it's Leslie County. He's like, so all week we've acted like each team is Leslie County.
Well, and also, too, that's a bit of could be a district tournament preview in a sense, you know. So, but I like your all's chances. You guys keep playing together, and I think this could be the year that you guys come out of the 54th either as runner-up or as district champions against some bigger schools. And it's how good does it feel to go 3-0 at your own tournament? Because it certainly was no guarantee that it was going to happen, but go over Christmas break and go 3-0 right here at home after the flood of 22 and all that stuff. It's got to feel good.
It does feel good, man. You know, each one of our players came in, and everybody played good this week, and I'm proud of everybody.
Well, go enjoy the win, my friend. Great job. And once again, for the third day in a row, you are our Advent Health of Manchester Pulse Player of the Game. Thank you very much, Dylan.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
See you again soon, sir.
See you, sir.
Dylan Easterling with 24 points and had almost all of those in that first half. And as Hunter Carroll mentioned, he was 10 of 10 from the 2-point range in that game. Didn't miss a shot from inside the arc. And didn't have only a 1 3-pointer in there, but ended up with 24 points and a great win. Let's get a final rundown on our team and individual stats. Again, the final 69-27 Buckhorn over Cordia, and here's Hunter.
We'll start with Cordia's individual. You had number 3, Noah Jones, with 16 points. Number 10, Cooper Combs with 5. Number 2, Mason Cox with 2. And number 12, Brandon Conley with 2, and then rounded out by number 20, Colton Miller with 2. If you go to the Buckhorn side, our Pulse Player of the Game, Dylan Easterling with 24. Number 24, Jacob Neese, 8 points, 6 rebounds. Number 1, Trenton Riley with 8 points. Number 14, Daniel Morris with 8 points. Number 5, Peyton Collins with 4. Number 52, Alex Begley with 9. Number 11, Colton Miller with 2 points, 6 rebounds. Number 35, Braden Rice with 2 points. And number 15, Caleb McIntosh with 2 points. Did I miss anybody, Brian?
Did you get Braden Everidge?
Braden Everidge, I did not have 2 points.
2 points, yes.
Yeah. And then if you go to the team stats, Cordia was 8 of 32 for 25% from 2, compared to Buckhorn's 32 of 47 for 68%. Buckhorn was 1 of 9 from 3 for 11%, compared to Cordia's 1 of 8 for 13% from 3. Cordia was 8 of 13 from the free throw line for 62%, compared to Buckhorn's 2 of 6 for 32%. Buckhorn had 14 team assists compared to Cordia's 3. Cordia had 19 team rebounds compared to Buckhorn's 35. Buckhorn had 2 turnovers compared to Cordia's 6.
All right, again, the final Buckhorn boys make it a clean sweep. 3 games, 3 wins. They go 3-0. A big win over Cordia, 69-27. 11 games behind us, 1 game ahead to close out 12 games over 3 days here at Buckhorn High School. The 2025 Buckhorn Lake ARH Christmas Classic. We're going to have one more game. It's going to be the Buckhorn Lady Wildcats, also trying to make it a perfect 3-0 sweep, as they will take on the Lee County Lady Cats. The Battles of the Lady Cats is coming up here in less than 30 minutes. We're also going to be talking in just a moment to Christy Combs, the athletic director here at Buckhorn High School, and a big reason why PRTC is even here in the first place. We'll step away for a break for right now. Stay tuned. More straight ahead from Buckhorn High School. This is PRTC TV.
Warden, take care of my brother Kyle, and I'll take care of you.
This is my castle now. Do we understand each other?
You're about to have a plague of outsiders descend on your town.
What you expect in return?
Partnership.
There's gonna be consequences.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in small town values.
And mom and dad and the things they handed down.
I believe some of the best people in the world are farmers.
I believe in insurance that protects families, homes, and cars. I believe in always finding a way to do what you love. I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Home is more than a place. It's where your loved ones deserve to be, safe and supported. For nearly 30 years, Kentuckians have trusted Horizon Health to provide compassionate care that enriches lives and protects dignity. Whether it's in-home assistance, adult day health, or Horizon PACE, an innovative alternative to a nursing home, we help seniors stay independent and cared for right where they belong, at home. Visit forhorizon.com to learn more.
Kimber Home Furnishings in London and Somerset is home to the best-selling furniture brands in America like Lazy Boy. Kimber also has the biggest selection you'll find anywhere, getting you what you want when you want it. We're a third-generation family business, in business since 1963. Kimber also believes in investing back in our community and especially our youth. That's why we're proud to sponsor 13th Region Sports. Any building can be a house, but Kimber makes it home.
I will always 811. Before I dig, not after I'm done. I used to wreak havoc on pipes and lines, but now I know it's not that kind. I was a bad neighbor, the damages were big, but now I know it's important to 811 before I dig.
Hunt Brothers Pizza has been proudly serving communities across America for over 30 years. Download the Hunt Brothers Pizza app to find one of our 10,000 locations inside a convenience store near you. Choose from Hunt Brothers Pizza's original crust or thin crust, then customize your pizza with any of our 10 toppings to choose from at no extra charge. With that many options, there's sure to be a topping combination for everyone to enjoy a Hunt Brothers Pizza. Call ahead and order yours today.
Welcome back to Buckhorn High School here on PRTC TV. We've got 11 games already behind us. One more game to go, and I wanted to bring on the athletic director, Christy Combs, to talk to us. And Christy, you and I started this with a phone conversation. Justin Lakes got a hold of me and said I needed to give you a call, and we were installing some internet over here. And you got all the groups together. You got a chance to talk to your IT guy and talk to your principal and coaches in different places. And thank you for opening the door for us to come here and help promote your student athletes. You didn't know me from Adam, but yet you trusted it, and I'm glad that you did because we are excited to be here.
Well, I had seen some work that you had did at some basketball games around some different areas, and I was glad to see that you were actually putting some fiber in around the area here in Buckhorn. And when Gary Bowling called me from Owsley County, he mentioned you guys wanting to do some streaming, and we talked about contracts and things, and I told him to tell you all to get up with me, that I would be glad to talk to you and open the door up if it was, the right time and the right idea for it. And I'm ecstatic of having you all in here, and you do great work. It's great quality, and promoting the student athletes. And you and I had this conversation is the highest thing on your agenda, and it's definitely the highest thing on mine. And I think that we're both doing that, and streaming these games. It gets out there, for people that can't come to these games out. And it's what gets some of these, athletes' attention. Some of these people that may not be able to come out here and watch these games, and, some college, recruits or something may be able to watch these games and go back and say, hey, one of these student athletes may get noticed that way. And just the area, we're glad to have you all in here. And I know you had said, several people called and wanting your business now. And,
They have.
Promotion is what it's all about on your end and mine.
Well, one thing about it, PRTC is able to bring speeds and quality internet-wise that this area has never seen, even, with other companies and satellite and different things. So it's a win-win in that we can connect Buckhorn to the world, but also that while we're here, we can also become a part of what's going on, promoting the student athletes, supporting your athletic program, which we're planning on doing at PRTC. And like you said, we're both on the same page of trying to do the same thing. And when two groups come together like Buckhorn High School and PRTC that are trying to do something selfless for the youth of this area, and knowing that we have to do business in the process, great things are going to happen. And we hope to come over here and cover a whole lot more in the future for you guys. Now, a little bit about you. Now, how many years have you been here at the athletic director at Buckhorn High School?
This is my 6th year as athletic director. And it's a dream job. I love doing it. I love working with student athletes. It's not my only job. You're at a small school. There's several hats that you'll wear. You know, I drive a bus, athletic director, do homebound, just a number of things. Anything they ask me to do here in this school district, I do. I do whatever the administration wants or needs, and I just love being around our staff, our students, and anything that is needed. I put in a lot of hours, as you can tell, 10, 12 hours a day here.
Yes.
It's a normal day for me. These jobs are nothing that, you're going to get in. Any kind of education job that you're going to get in is for pay, or you got to love what you do, or you're not going to last long in these type positions. But I've been here. This is my 6th year as athletic director. Might hang around 5 or 6, 7 more years, I hope, and maybe get to go home and enjoy life some, get to fish. That's what I love to do if I get some extra time off. But I enjoy it. I love it. I love being around this type of atmosphere.
You said 6 years. Now, did you come here around the same time they started this round-robin style tournament? Was that around the same time?
Yes, we started doing this several years back. We decided we didn't want to go anywhere after Christmas. We started trying to hang around, and especially, right around COVID. After COVID happened, we started, you couldn't go anywhere. So we decided that we wanted to start doing these types of tournaments. Teams wanted to stay around and kind of keep the teams in region. And we have several, some of them come out of region, but some of the smaller schools come in. Lee County, you see, Jackson City, Lynn Camp. But we've had some bigger schools in here before, Estill counties, the Knott counties, and teams like that stay. But I was going to talk to you about, we're looking to expand some next year. We got a great facility here after the flood hit us, but it's hard to put more than 4 or 5 games on in a day's time and it be, quality work for just everybody involved. But we're thinking about doing an 8-team boys and an 8-team girls, and maybe doing one before Christmas and one after Christmas next year. And that's what we're kind of looking at next year, that kind of layout, and getting more teams involved, and more for the community and more for everybody that we've had some teams say, hey, you're running a good quality tournament there. We'd like to get involved with it and come over and play some games.
Now, you mentioned 8 boys teams and 8 girls teams, one before Christmas and one after Christmas. Would that continue with the round-robin style of format?
Well, maybe not. We may, go to a winner's bracket, loser's bracket type thing.
Sure.
Everybody we like to guarantee two or 3 games, at least 2 games to get everybody over here. Everybody likes that, It just depends on what we can work out. I kind of let my coaches work all that out, do the logistics of that, and then I just go out and get people like you guys to come in and stream the games and get donations out for, we've had ARH. ARH has taken care of us well this week with T-shirts and got Big Blue in with feeding us every day, which has been great food here, and fed the teams and fed you all. And then we've had Game On, which my nephew helps run over there, Peyton Cooper. He designed the shirts and
there's the food.
There's the food. But it takes a lot to run these tournaments, and the Perry County Physical Court usually helps donate some money to help with the cost of officials, which is a big bulk of the money.
Sure.
But we always go out and get businesses to help with this, to help us with these tournaments, and that way the teams can, take in all the money from the gate and the concessions.
Basketball has been a big part of your life and going back to your career, and we've tried to get you to talk about what a great player you was, because so many people have told me you don't want to say much about it, but tell us about your career at MC Napier.
Well, it's been a while, but we had a great team, and I'm not one to boast about myself, because without the teammate and Coach Randy Napier, one of the winningest coach in Kentucky girls basketball history, was my coach, and we won the state tournament back in 1994, and was one of the greatest teams that a lot of people have seen or been around. Just basketball's different now. A lot of kids, and I'm not knocking, AAU or anything like that, but I never was an AAU fan. Still not to this day, because I believe in playing with your team during the summer, and if you want to go to an individual camp and doing things on your own, that's fine. That was just my philosophy, and that's the way we did things back then. But, to each his own. But I got a scholarship at the University of Kentucky, which, if you're in Kentucky, I don't care if you're a female or male, that's something you want to do. That's a dream, and got an education and come back, and I get to try to, give back to the communities and every kid. I mean, I'm here at Buckhorn, but I also try to help kids in the surrounding counties. It doesn't matter, I just want to give back and give every kid the opportunity that I had. I had a nephew that played over here on the 2015 team that won an All-A tournament, and they went to the quarterfinals, and he had a little bit of that drive that I had, just give him some of that. He played with Coach Blank and Connor Hoskins, some of the greats that played over here, and just passing that on. Our family is rich in tradition with basketball, but like I said, I'm not going to brag on myself, but I'll tell you I'm in the Hall of Fame, KHSAA Hall of Fame. What I really got into before I had to give it up a little bit here when we got flooded was officiating. I still officiate football. I did softball, called several softball state championships, called 6 or 7 state championships in basketball, and I can say I was one of the first female to call a state championship in football.
That's awesome.
I've had a stellar career in everything I've done, but I love what I'm doing now, and I hope to retire from it. I hope Perry County keeps me.
Talking with Christy Combs, athletic director, one of many hats she wears here at Buckhorn. Go back to '94 and the state championship team with MC Napier. Tell me a little bit more about that. Like you mentioned Coach Napier. That was his name, right?
Yes, Randy Napier.
Randy Napier. And how much do you remember about that year? Your starting five and what kind of team it was and your journey through the district and region and the state. What comes to mind when you think about that '94 state championship team?
Well, I'll tell you, us and Whitesburg, MC Napier and Whitesburg, we were number 1 and number 2 team in the state. So we had to play each other to get out of the region. To be honest with you, that year you could have probably taken us and Whitesburg and put us in the state tournament, and we could have probably met in the state finals. That's how good. I mean, everybody, everybody back then was just, we were good. Everybody, Jenkins High School was good. Whitesburg was good. Breathitt County was good. All the teams were good. I mean, they were so competitive. The competitiveness with every player, we worked hard. We would come in at 6 o'clock in the morning and practice, before we went to school. And it wasn't that something that we dreaded to do. We had the love for the game. The desire. We hated to lose. I'm the biggest, sorest loser ever. I mean, I don't like to lose to my mom at anything, competitive. It's just always in us and just driven to do anything. I don't want to say a perfectionist, but I was never afraid to lose. If you're afraid to lose at something, then it's a guarantee you're going to be a failure. But I would fail at things, and I would learn from those things, And that team was so close, and we grew together. Misty McElarnis, the coach at Knott Central, is a dear friend of mine, and she was on that team. And you can tell the teams that she coached at Prairie Central. And she's been successful at things that she's done. Just several players on that team. We just was so close and just was going to refuse. I guess what the perfect word I was trying to look for. Refuse to lose that year, and we set a goal. And district tournament, yes, we did that. Regional tournament, we hadn't Whitesburg beat us 3 years in a row, and we said we're not going to lose to you this year. And we didn't. And when we went down there, and first times in school history that we had ever, in girls basketball history, went down there and we won a state tournament. So it's something that you will never forget. A lot of kids play basketball their whole career and never get to experience something like that.
Who'd you guys beat in the state final?
Fort Thomas Highlands.
Fort Thomas Highlands. Mm-hmm. And was the regional championship against Whitesburg?
Yes.
So you all were in the right brackets to meet there in the
Yes.
regional final.
Mm-hmm.
Now, can you remember your starting five?
It was me, Misty McLaren, she was Eversole then, Paula Stidham, April Napier, and Renee Adams.
Okay.
And
Now,
it was just perfect five. And let me tell you, we had five that could come off the bench at the same time, and you would never miss a beat.
really?
Yes.
That deep off the bench?
That deep. We were that deep.
Now, was April related to the coach?
No.
No, different set of Napiers.
Different set of Napiers, but she was good. Big
now,
girl.
Now, what community was the MC Napier High School in?
It was up in Hazard.
Okay.
And called the Darfark area.
Okay.
But it's probably a mile from where the Perry Central High School is at now.
Okay.
Perry Central and Dilscombs consolidated. Not Perry Central. The MC Napier and Dilscombs consolidated to make Perry Central.
Into Perry County Central, yeah. So was it MC Napier a small school?
We probably had around 750, 800 kids.
Okay, so kind of medium.
Yeah.
Kind of medium. Now, coming here to Buckhorn and the flood of July 2022, I know that people that aren't from here can't understand the devastation. Buckhorn Lake can be a blessing for this area in some ways, but it can also be a curse. I didn't realize until talking to you and your principal, and people that aren't from here would never understand what a nuisance and a problem an animal like a beaver can be, and that their beaver dams bust and cause flooding. But looking back now that we're 3.5 years basically away from that July 22 flood, what comes to mind? I know there has been a resilience. I know there was devastation, but if you allow God to bring good things out of bad, He always will if you keep your eyes on the prize and you keep your perspective right. But looking back now, what comes to mind, some of the good things that have come out of that hard time?
I want to tell you, these kids, this community, and you mentioned resilient, it was unbelievable what everybody here went through. The water, if you see these mats, that's how high the water was in this building. Okay, that's how high it got. And
now, when you say mats, are
these purple mats over here? That's that's how high this water was in this whole building.
So how many feet would you say?
It's about 6-7 feet.
6-7 feet of water.
And when we got over here and we thought, we're never going to get back in this, And we had to, and this, you're over here, this is some far out country, some kids out here. And I do a bus route that it takes me, I start at 5:30 every morning and I get over here at 7:30. And these kids still had to get, we had to travel, they traveled an hour and a half every day. The farthest kids, an hour and a half every day just to get to school every day. And they didn't miss school. And we done this for 2 years. And we first talked about separating, and we said, no, we're not going to separate. These kids we got to be together. We went through a devastating event. We can't separate these kids. So they did it. We came together and we stayed together. We got the school back together. It wasn't easy. Tell you, I don't want to ever do it again. It was not easy, but those kids stuck together. We probably didn't lose 10 kids out of all of that.
Amazing.
Out of 340 kids, we probably didn't lose 10 kids out of that, and gained some kids in the process. And we got back over here, and it was just everything new. It's just like the shell of this building is old. It's all was left. Everything in here is brand new, state-of-the-art building. We thank the Perry County School District and people outside here. People donated, the governor, the federal government, everybody that helped this community and these students get back into this school building. I can't say enough about it. Because we thought we was never going to get here. And we got here, we're back in this building, and we're better than ever. They say build back better. That's what Buckhorn is. Build back better. And it's just unbelievable.
Well, one thing, and we're talking with Christy Combs, the athletic director here at Buckhorn High School, one thing that you mentioned that the viewers may not understand about how far you had to travel. You mentioned the hour and a half and all that thing, but you all had to play basketball. Was it at Dilscombe?
Yes, and that was that. Okay, from here to the school that we had to go to was about an hour and 15 minutes. That's just to get to the school. Then you added 20 more minutes onto Dilscombs to where we had to play sports.
And it was another Combs building. What was it?
AB Combs. That's
AB
where
Combs.
we were. That's where we were housed at with another school.
Robinson Elementary.
Yes.
Yes.
So we had combined two schools into one facility, which wasn't easy because we had to put high school kids that had never been in with another school in one side of the building, and it a lot of logistics played into this.
And into a building that hadn't been used in a while.
Had been not been used in almost 8 years.
Wow.
Because they had shut that down for other reasons too, but thank the good Lord above it was available because I don't know what either of us would have done had it not been.
And I think I heard Coach Andrew Blank told me that Robinson Elementary is still there.
They're still there. They have procured the property for that school, and it'd probably another good 2 or 3 years to get their school built.
And they were flooded as well.
They were flooded as well. They lost their building totally. And God bless them for going through it because, we know how it feels. But they're still there in that building, and they've done a lot of work to it. They sure have.
Well, I just want to thank you for bringing us on and allowing us to come over and promote these student athletes. We want to do a whole lot more of this and come over as often as we can. Buckhorn is becoming a part of the PRTC family, and we're going to show up and show out. And you guys are just, I've said it on the air several times, you guys are just good, honest, clean, fun, friendly country people. And when you go over here, and that's the kind of people I'm from Jackson County, coming over here from Owsley down 28, coming over here and I love the idea that you all are a village. I've never heard.
We are.
And that means
we
something
are
to
village.
you all.
We're a tight-knit community here, and you don't find many of those areas left anymore, especially schools. Consolidation can be good, but sometimes it can't either. And we're fortunate and glad that we're still this small-knit community here, and still got this small school, and our community supports us, and we love it. We love it.
I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Okay.
And I hope I don't put you too much on the spot, but you went through a health struggle, and
I did.
And you're so humble, and I can see the Spirit of God on you, and you don't draw attention to yourself. But when you talk about resilience and what you went through with your brain aneurysm, talk to me about that. 2016,
I was diagnosed with a brain tumor. Had no idea I had it. Started losing hearing and went and got it checked and found out I had a brain tumor. And it was a battle. In the process of having that, I developed MRSA and bacterial meningitis, and just about died.
All at the same time.
All at the same time. Spent 21 days in the hospital at University of Cincinnati. Had great doctors, but I had the great physician with me.
That makes all the difference in the world.
Hey, the great physician, and I've told many people, I tell this, he had his purpose. He still has a purpose for me, and these kids here, I tell that to them, and one big thing here this year, we've got back. John Noble used to do it here before he left, and the Fellowship of Christian Athletes we have here, and I spearhead that here, and I feel that the Lord has led me to that, and who knows, that may be why He preserved me almost 10 years ago, but I did, and it's still a health struggle. Have a lot of nerve damage but and a lot of, the only real bad thing that I have is really bad headaches during the day. But I live with it. I'm here, and I'm blessed to be alive. And every day that I get is a blessing.
Well, it didn't take me long talking to you to feel the heart that you have for this community and how you believe in everything about Buckhorn. And it's been a pleasure to have you. I love this mural on the wall with Peggy Gay and John Paul Amos.
Yes.
Dwayne Deaton. And who's the other guy on the fourth here?
Pat Wooten.
Pat Wooten. He was a former principal and sheriff.
Yes, coach.
And then number 42, that's a Noble, right?
Yep, Jody Noble.
Jody Noble. And
Matt Day.
Matt Day. And then one of the earlier coaches.
Winfred Chubby Smith, which is my sister-in-law's father.
Okay, connection there.
Yeah, and then you got Coach John Noble there, the legend.
Yeah, and I talked with Coach Shannon Blank about how animated a guy he is, and former semi-professional wrestler, and what a difference he's made in a lot of these kids' lives. And, of course, Shannon played for him on that 2016 region championship team, and he talks about what an impact he made on his life. You're making that impact, too. So, listen, thanks for welcoming PRTC into Buckhorn High School. We feel like we've made a lot of friends and neighbors, and I look forward to working more with you.
Yeah, thank you, and you're welcome here anytime, Buckhorn.
You all are so hospitable and so friendly and so kind.
And we'll feed you good every time you come.
Well, and you feed us good and you treat us good. So
Thank you.
We appreciate you for joining us.
Thank you.
We'll take a quick break and come back with basketball action up next on PRTC TV.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
All right, game number 12 of 12 about to get underway here on PRTC TV. The 2025 Buckhorn Lake ARH Christmas Classic here on PRTC, and we are excited to bring it to you. Final game is going to pit the home team, the Buckhorn Lady Wildcats, against the visiting Lee County Lady Cats. And they call Buckhorn the Lady Wildcats, but they have Lady Cats on their shirts. So this is kind of a battle of the Lady Cats. Starting lineups, first of all, for Lee County under head coaches Tyler Hensley, Cody Johnson. They'll start number 3, Miranda Wyrick. Number 21 is Isabella Caudle. Number 5 is Riley Shoemaker. Number 30 is Victoria Caudle. And is Brooklyn Lutz out there tonight?
Number 24,
Brooklyn Lutz. So Wyrick, Victoria Caudle, Isabella Caudle, Riley Shoemaker, and Brooklyn Lutz for Lee County. Now for the Buckhorn Lady Wildcats under head coach Andrew Blank. He's in his 12th season coaching Buckhorn. They'll start number 0, his granddaughter, Haley Drew Blank. Number 14 is Greenlee Deaton. Number 30 is Lila Wooten. Also getting the start tonight is going to be number 11, Molly Mullins, and number 4, Chelsea Mullins. Buckhorn at 6-3, Lee County at 2-5. Cody Johnson still doing the head coaching duties right now as the assistant to Tyler Hensley. Tyler in his 4th season as coach of Lee County. And we're about to get underway. Going to be Wooten jumping for Buckhorn against Lee County's Isabella Caudle. And the tip controlled by Lee County. Vicky Caudle puts the shot up too strong off the glass, and the rebound to number 4, Chelsea Mullins for Buckhorn. Ball thrown. Deaton trying to get it over to Chelsea Mullins. Chelsea took her eye off of it just for a moment, long enough for it to sail out of bounds. Lee County 2-5. Both wins came over Jackson City back on December the 2nd. And you hear yesterday, Miranda Wyrick back from missing a game with the flu. She had 19 points, 4 3-pointers. 8th grader Vicky Cottle had 9 points and 15 rebounds in the win, the come-from-behind win yesterday. Lone senior Isabella Cottle had 6 big points, all of them in the fourth quarter. They play in the 56th district with Owsley, Estill, and Powell. Greenlee-Deaton, the jumper is a little bit too strong, and the rebound on the floor loose, picked up by Wyrick for Lee County. 56th district lost Wolf County back in 2005 and picked up Estill. Estill came over from the 10th region. They were playing with like Montgomery County and GRC. Shot was blocked by Wooten, and here comes Buckhorn the other way. Lee County 17-14 last year. They made the region 6 times going back to 1998. They also made it last year. Haley Drew Blank too strong with the shot. It'll go back over to Lee County. Lee County won the district in 1998 and 2018. They went to the semifinals both years at the 14th region. Only 2 years they've done that. Best overall record recently was 2018 when they were 17-13, just 1 game better than last year. Hannah Cash, who went on to play at Alice Lloyd College, averaged 27 points per game, 84% from the free throw line, 8 rebounds a game, scored nearly 2,500 points in her career at Lee County, ended up going on to UK after Alice Lloyd. Inbound to Isabella Cottle. Cottle, pass down low, good feed down to Vicky Cottle, up and in. So Lee County on the board first as we played almost 2 minutes. Buckhorn at 6-3 on the year. They started the season 4-1. They've got wins over OBI, Jackson City, June Buchanan, Powell County, and twice over Wolf County. Defeated Wolf here yesterday handily, 55-30. Greenlee-Deaton shot dances off the rim, and good hustle down there by number 4, Chelsea Mullins, to tie up Vicky Cottle. The alternating possession arrow will let Buckhorn keep the ball down here. The 55-30 win yesterday over Wolf County. Greenlee-Deaton, freshman, had 20 points. Senior Haley Drew Blank with 18 points and a couple of three-pointers, and senior Lila Wooten had 7 points and 10 rebounds. Haley Drew leading the team in scoring this year, 17 points a game. Greenlee-Deaton averaging 14, and Lila Wooten averaging a double-double with 11 points and 14 rebounds. 3 seniors on this year's team for Buckhorn. Taken away. Good steal there by Lila Wooten. Feed down to Haley Drew Blank, up and in, and draws the foul. So Buckhorn on the board and with a chance to add a point here. Haley Drew, our Advent Health of Manchester Pulse player of the game yesterday with those 18 points. Free throw is no good though, and we're tied at 2, but they get the offensive rebound, so Buckhorn keeps the ball. Buckhorn plays in the 54th district with Leslie County, Hazard, and Perry County Central. Deaton loses the handle on it, but right there to pick it up is number 4, Chelsea Mullins. Three-pointer from Blank is right there. Haley Drew Blank. All 5 points for Buckhorn here in the first 3 minutes. Her grandfather, Andrew Blank, in his 12th year as head coach, going back to the 2014-15 season. Andrew's son, Shannon, is the head coach of the Buckhorn High School boys team. Got a foul called on number 3 for Buckhorn.
I think they got number 30, Wooten, there, Brian.
Number 30, okay.
Yeah.
Wooten's first and the team's first. Ball thrown away, but going to go off of Buckhorn's hand out of bounds. It'll stay with Jackson City, or Lee County rather. And they're going to say it went off of Wyrick's hands out of bounds, so it'll go back to Buckhorn. Andrew Blank's son, Shannon, coaches the boys. Another son is the assistant coach of the boys, Jacob Blank. And another one of his sons, Andy, nice feed down to Lila Wooten. She puts it up and in. Now 7-2 Buckhorn.
Yeah, nice job there by Mullins. Kind of get the defenders coming to her way and then dish it off to Wooten for the easy 2.
Another one of his sons, Andy, coaches boys in 3rd and 4th grade. Andy's son plays there. Buckhorn was 6-25 last year, so they've already equaled their win total for the entire season. They started 1-8 last year, so 6-3. They're putting together a much better season this year. Buckhorn has only made the region one time since 1998, and that was in 2019 when they were runner-ups and knocked off Leslie County in the 54th district semifinal. And Coach Cody Johnson wants to take a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Representative Timmy Truitt never stops fighting for the families of Eastern Kentucky. He is our conservative voice in Frankfort, protecting our values, helping to cut state income tax, and standing as a leading voice for education. He's committed, principled, and has proven he's leading to make a difference for us. Let's keep Timmy working by casting a vote for him as the 89th District State Representative in the upcoming election in 2026, paid for by Timmy Truitt for State Representative. PRTC ready to serve you here in the Buckhorn area. We just got our fiber network extended last week. The timing of us coming over to cover our first games live streaming could have not been more impeccable. If you don't have the speed or the service that you deserve, give us a call during business hours, 606-287-7101, or go to our website, prtcnet.org. Shot up by Isabella Caudle is short. When you get to our website, prtcnet.org, click on Can We Serve Your Address? Pass through the hands of Wooten, but right into the hands of Mullins. Her shot's no good, but it's going to go out of bounds off of Lee County back to Buckhorn. When you click on Can We Serve Your Address and enter your information and you're in the Buckhorn area, it's going to come back and tell you that we can serve you. I know almost all of Buckhorn's addresses. Nice shot there by Lila Wooten. She's got 4. Almost all of the Buckhorn addresses can be served. So if you're one that can't, let us know. And if we get enough interest, we'll maybe continue to build out to your area. Nice left-handed shot by Miranda Wyrick up and in. Once you click on that, and if it says we can service you, and I think it will if you're in the Buckhorn area, then enter your information, your contact information. We'll be in touch with you and tell you more about all the great plans we have with PRTC. Wooten really playing strong here in this first quarter. Nice left-handed shot. She's got 6. 250 meg, only $49.95. 500 meg for $69.95. Steal by Green Lee Deaton with the left hand, or actually the right hand from the left-hand side. First bucket for Green Lee, and now 13-4 Buckhorn. 500 meg would suit just about anybody's needs. That's what I have at my house, and it's only $69.95. No contracts, no introductory pricing that we're going to raise behind your back in 3 months or 6 months. Consistent pricing, no contract. Shot down low by Vicky Caudle. Nice move by number 30. She's got 4 of their 6. So give us a call, 287-7101, or go to prtcnet.org and let us serve you with the best internet in the state of Kentucky. Isabella Caudle in the front court for Lee County, and she gave up on it thinking that it was going to be over and back, but Green Lee Deaton took advantage of that, picked it up, and ran it up to the other end for a basket. Deaton's got 4. Shoemaker with it, number 5, called for traveling.
She knew she did and was going to get away with it until she stopped.
Yeah. Lee County, another one of our areas that we have nearly 1,000 internet customers and growing as we're building a fiber network over there, extending our fiber network over there to cover 94% of Lee County. $19 million program that we're investing into Lee County. building 203 miles of fiber over in Lee County. 94% of the county is going to be covered. Victoria Cottle, the two post players from both teams really coming to play tonight. Victoria Cottle for Lee and Lila Wooten for Buckhorn with 6 apiece. So people in Lee County over in Betaville can tell you all about how great PRTC Internet is. And we're getting ready to be able to cover their entire county as the project is already underway. Phase 1 about halfway done. Expected to be done in the spring. And that's 78 miles of fiber. So PRTC greatly expanding our footprint. Already approximately 10,000 internet customers across 8 or 9 counties. Wooten misses the first one. Number 44 checking in for Buckhorn, that's Ashlyn Adams. Buckhorn 0 of 2 on their free throws thus far. Second one no good as well, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Buckhorn back to Lee County. If you are joining us as we're streaming live on this Monday, December 29th, a belated Merry Christmas to you. Hope you had a great one, and an early Happy New Year as the New Year coming up on Thursday. Wyrick has it knocked away by number 4, Chelsea Mullins, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Cats of Lee County. And that's going to go in backcourt. Greenlee Deaton again going to go after the backcourt ball and going to be fouled by Shoemaker, and Greenlee Deaton to the line for a couple. Deaton, a fabulous freshman for the Buckhorn Lady Cats. Free throw is good. She's got 5. Wooten leads them with 6.
Got a beautiful shot, too.
Yeah, really good form, really good release. Right through there. We talked about on the Buckhorn side, on the boys' side, Hunter, between Morris and Nice and Easterling. He just zapped my mind for a minute. I've interviewed him 3 days in a row. But, you know, they've kind of got that trio of Easterling and Morris and Nice. It's the same thing on the Buckhorn girls' side with Haley Drew Blank, Greenlee Deaton, and Lila Wooten.
100%. And, you know, it's the same kind of makeup as well. 2 guards and a big. You know, sometimes you can get into a situation where you get a lot of good bigs and a lot of good, nice basket there by Cottle. You can have a lot of good bigs or a lot of good guards, but they're kind of well balanced on both those, both with 2 really good guards and then a really good big.
You don't see that kind of symmetry in small schools at the same time very often.
And it's one of them too, you know, a lot of teams might have a really good post defender and a really good guard perimeter defender, but very rarely do they have 2 of each.
Time expires at the end of the first quarter. Lee County hanging tough against a tough Buckhorn High School team. Lady Cats of Buckhorn 17, Lady Cats of Lee County 10. Back with the second quarter up next here on PRTC TV.
This broadcast is brought to you by PRTC, Advent Health of Manchester, Appalachian Wireless, Hunt Brothers Pizza, Jackson Energy, Kemper Home Furnishings, Pepsi of Corbin, Praxel Line Services, and Sand Gap Sports Cards.
New phones, new tablets, new gaming systems. Christmas was great, until everything tried to connect to your Wi-Fi at once. If your internet can't keep up, it's time to upgrade. PRTC Broadband delivers the speed and reliability your home needs. Whether it's streaming, gaming, working from home, or all of it at the same time, don't let slow internet ruin your new tech. Contact PRTC to sign up for or upgrade your broadband today.
Start of the second quarter of game number 12 of 12. From Buckhorn High School, this is PRTC TV, the 2025 Buckhorn Lake ARH Christmas Classic. We have been so thrilled to bring you this entire tournament. We are some whipped puppies, though. It's been about, I guess, 10 or 11 hours for 3 days in a row. And we're excited to maybe get a little bit of a break from covering games, but we got more coming up this weekend. So Shot up by Wyrick is no good. Gets her own rebound and up again. How about a third time? She's going to draw a foul, and this time the call is going to go against number 4, Chelsea Mullins. Mullins first, and the team's first here in the first 8 seconds of the second quarter. Wyrick just really took over, Hunter, in the final 90 seconds of that game yesterday. It really looked like Jackson City was going to get their first win of the year as they had Lee County down by 5 with under 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, just really kind of, made her presence known and, made really nice winning basketball plays and got them back in it. It was one of those, her effort was rewarded.
Three-pointer by Mullins is off the mark, but Haley Drew Blank, nice hustle to get it back for Buckhorn, and she's going to be fouled, and Haley Drew going to the line. I believe they're going to whistle that one on number 24.
Yeah, I think they got Lutz for that one.
Brooklyn Lutz, her first, and the team's first, and Haley Drew was talking to her as the player of the game yesterday, and I said, how far does Haley Drew go back? And she said, as far back as there's been a Haley Drew. I said, would you even know if somebody hollered out, Haley, do you hear that? And she said, no, they've got to add the Drew. Steal by Haley Drew, but good defense right there by Lutz as she intercepts the pass that was intended for number 4, Chelsea Mullins. And on the alternating possession arrow as a result of the jump ball, it's going to go to Buckhorn.
A little confusion there.
Yeah, I was lost. They were inbounding it like they were playing on this end, but they were inbounding it to Lee County. Feed down to Adams. She can't get it to go. Neither can Mullins. Adams back up and in. Number 4, Ashlyn Adams with her first points. Inbound to Wyrick. Wyrick quickly into front court.
Nice job by Blank to kind of put an end to that Lee County fast break there, getting in front of Wyrick.
She cut her off and made her rethink, and then it's knocked away. Ashlyn Adams had a hand on it. Long pass ahead to Blank, up and in.
We'll have a Lee County full timeout, Brian.
Haley Drew Blank has 9, and we've got a timeout on the floor, as Hunter mentioned. 23-11 Buckhorn over Lee on PRTC TV.
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine. Give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and a cool, refreshing Mountain Dew. Give me the sunshine. Give me a dew.
PRTC TV bringing you the 2025 Buckhorn Lake ARH Christmas Classic from Buckhorn High School on PRTC TV. Girls scores from yesterday. Bell County defeated Bryan Station on Sunday, 57-34 at the Railroad Classic over in Estill County. Callaway County over South Laurel, 59-40 in the Joe Lay and Sons Christmas Classic. This is 13th and 14th region scores, which is the 2 regions that PRTC TV covers. Games today, Barberville taking on Fairview in Charleston, South Carolina. Clay County against Jellicoe, Tennessee. Corbin versus Navarre, Florida. North Laurel against Edgewater, Florida. Owsley County against Harlan. Harlan County against Stewart's Creek. That's in Smyrna, Tennessee. Hazard against Clinton County. Jackson County at Pineville. Knox Central against Christ Presbyterian Academy. That's in the Nashville area. Shot up and no good and knocked out of bounds. It'll go back to Buckhorn. Letcher County Central against White County. That's in the Sparta, Tennessee area. Perry County Central against Covenant Day School, Matthews. Estill County against Trimble County, and Whitley County at Creekwood, which is in the Charlotte, Tennessee area. Girls action from yesterday and today in and around the 13th and 14th region. Haley Drew Blank almost took the 3, passes it to Ashlyn Adams, but Adams couldn't handle the pass. It'll go out of bounds back to Lee County. Vicky Caudill leading Lee County in the early going with 6 points. Haley Drew Blank with 9 for Buckhorn. Isabella Caudle into front court, picks up her dribble, gets it to Shoemaker. Now to Vicky Caudle. Wyrick, step back jumper is no good. They get their own rebound. Lutz did momentarily, but she loses the handle on it. Pass ahead, intercepted by Miranda Wyrick, and Lee County back into front court. Caudle has her shot blocked. Here's a three by Isabella Caudle. It's wide right. Score remains 23-11. Buckhorn has outscored Lee County 6-1 here in this second quarter. There's a three by Haley Blank. Second three of the game. She's got 7 in the quarter and 12 here in the first half overall. Stolen by Blank, up and in. Lutz trying to get it inbounds. Does to Isabella Caudle. It's knocked away. Blank comes up with a loose ball. Molly Mullins with it. Deaton now over to Mullins, and she's called for traveling. Lutz inbounds to Wyrick. Wyrick has it knocked away. Good defense by the Buckhorn squad, and Blank going to be fouled. And that's going to go against Brooklyn Lutz, number 24, her second and the team's second. And Blank back to the free throw line. She is 2 of 3 from there on the night. Buckhorn trying to make it a clean sweep. 3 wins in 3 days. Their boys team has already done that today with their victory over Cordia. Buckhorn also defeated Lynn Camp and Lee County. And Buckhorn trying to do the same thing. Blank misses both free throws, and we've got a traveling call, though, on Buckhorn. It'll go over to Lee County. Lee County not bringing somebody to inbound the ball, and the official saying, here we go, here we go. Inbound to Caudle. Knocked away from behind with the steal, but Isabella Caudle gets it right back, and now it's going to be loose and go out of bounds. And they're saying it stays with Lee County. Number 25 in there, Lacey Dunaway. Checked in recently. She's got the ball now. Isabella Caudle gets it over to Vicky Caudle. And good hands there by Buckhorn's number 4, Chelsea Mullins.
The jump ball's going to stay right here.
Greenlee Deaton was going to inbound it, but it's not their ball. It was a nice try, though.
Trying to get an extra possession.
Yeah, steal by Lila Wooten on the inbounds pass. Deaton's got Molly Mullins ahead, didn't see her in time. Drives down low, puts it up, and it's going to be no good, but a blocking foul called on Lee County. I believe that's going to be whistled against Dunaway.
I think you're right.
Her first, team's third, and Deaton to the line. She's 2 of 2 from there. They were back in the first quarter, make it 3 of 3. And the second one right through there. Really great form.
Yes.
Especially for a freshman.
Yep.
And inbounds pass is going to go out of bounds untouched, and a turnover for Lee County. We're at the exact midway point of the second quarter, 4-minute mark, 30-11. Haley Drew Blank open for a three. It's short.
Nice job following her shot.
Going to go out of bounds. They're going to say off of Buckhorn, back to Lee County.
Five seconds.
So the pressured defense by Buckhorn really causing Lee County all kinds of trouble here in this first half. A lot of turnovers.
Nice pass.
What a dish down to Lila Wooten. She knew what to do with it. She's got 8, and the lead now up to 21. Shoemaker trying to inbound it. Gets it into Wyrick. Wyrick loses it off her knee. Picked up, though, by Dunaway. Caudle back out to Wyrick. Caudle has position down low. Couldn't get it to her, though. We've got traveling called on Dunaway. 44th time these two teams have played since 1999. Actually, they've already played 44 times. Lee County with 25 wins, Buckhorn with 19 wins. Buckhorn won 11 in a row from 2019 to 2023. Lee won 8 in a row in this head-to-head matchup, twice from 02 to 2010 and 2015 to 2019. Lee has won the last 5 in a row since 2024. Last meeting was Valentine's Day 2025 when Lee won 46 to 37. Wyrick had 11 points for Lee County, and Greenlee Deaton had 17 for Buckhorn. So Buckhorn looking to break a 5-game winning streak by Lee County here tonight, and well on their way. Vicky Caudle just barely gets in the front court in time to get that pass from Isabella Caudle. Missed the shot. Dunaway over to Isabella Caudle to Shoemaker. And the pass intercepted, but back into the hands of Isabella Caudle. Three-pointer way too strong. What a baseball pass ahead from Haley Drew Blank to Greenlee Deaton. She puts it up and in. She's got 10 now. And we've got a full timeout on the floor. 2:17 left here in the first half. All Buckhorn over Lee on PRTC TV.
It's time to tech the halls at Appalachian Wireless, and you want to give the best gift this season. So let's save big this Christmas with up to $1,500 off select devices. Or how about choosing an iPhone 15 or 16 for just a penny? You know what? Our accessories are 50% off as well. Great for stocking stuffers. So don't wait. Let's make this Christmas one where you save money, stay connected, and have a chance to win some cash. So visit us today at one of our many retail locations or find out more at AppalachianWireless.com, and let's tech the halls, because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Hunt Brothers Pizza has been proudly serving communities across America for over 30 years. Download the Hunt Brothers Pizza app to find one of our 10,000 locations inside a convenience store near you. Choose from Hunt Brothers Pizza's original crust or thin crust, then customize your pizza with any of our 10 toppings to choose from at no extra charge. With that many options, there's sure to be a topping combination for everyone to enjoy a Hunt Brothers Pizza. Call ahead and order yours today.
Second quarter of the final game of the Buckhorn Lake ARH Christmas Classic from Buckhorn High School here on PRTC TV. 34-11, Buckhorn with the 23-point lead over Lee County. Buckhorn trying to make it a clean sweep of 3 wins in 3 days. Lee County inbounds to Wyrick. Does a good job getting into front court, but nice knock away from number 4, Chelsea Mullins from behind. Pass too far ahead for Deaton, but she runs it down. Corner 3 is short. Rebound to Mullins. Back to Deaton. They're going to let her set up for the 3, and she will make you pay.
If at first you don't succeed, try again.
Well, it's like she was all by herself over there for a very long time.
Well, you know, the first time I think she was kind of surprised that she was there. You know, she was that open. And another 5-second call.
Blank to inbound. In the corner, Blank left wide open. Wow. I tell you what, best two shooters on the squad have had wide open looks from the same spot. Third three of the game for Haley Drew Blank. Pass down to Shoemaker, up, no good.
Good hustle. She did, though.
Number 35 for Buckhorn, Sophia Ray has checked in. Also number 10 going to check in Zoe Riley. Haley Drew Blank already has 17 here in this first half.
Yeah, her and Deaton have combined for 30 of Buckhorn's 40.
And a steal. Deaton taking the length of the floor.
Nice block by Wyrick.
Wyrick got a hand on that one. And Blank able to tie her up and force the turnover on the jump ball.
Back to her. Nope.
Tell you what, she is automatic. Second three, almost back-to-back. Actually, 3 threes here in just the last minute or so.
I believe
from
the last
Buckhorn.
3 trips have been a 3 for Buckhorn.
I think you're right. You are right. Wyrick, shot is no good. Hit the side of the backboard. It'll go back to Buckhorn.
I actually think it might hit the side of the, well, it's holding the goal there. I think you can hit the side of the backboard and it'd still be in, but I think it hit that little black piece of the brace.
Yeah. Feed
Nice
down
pass.
low, Wooten.
Right idea, and that's one of those two. I think if you're Coach Blank, you might just want Wooten to go up. You don't want her to, there's no need for that dribble there.
Yeah, go straight up with it. So Lee County going to call a 30-second timeout.
Cottle kind of seen the writing on the wall there.
What do you expect from your bank? At First National Bank of Manchester, we believe you should always expect the best. And that's what we strive to give you every day. You're not just a customer to us. You're our friends and our neighbors, treating you with kindness and respect. That's how we do business at First National Bank of Manchester. Locations in Manchester, London, Harlan, and Lexington. First National Bank of Manchester, we're all the bank you'll ever need. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Don't forget, attention Buckhorn residents, PRTC is ready to serve you with reliable high-speed fiber internet. Speeds up to 1 gig. We know that you don't have the speed or the service that you truly deserve, and that's why we have extended our fiber network into the Buckhorn area. All you got to do is go to our website. That is www.prtcnet.org. Click on that box on the left, Can PRTC Serve Your Address? Once you click on that, scroll down, enter your address, follow the prompts to another page to give us your contact information. We'll reach out to you next week, or actually later on this week, to tell you more about Kentucky's fastest internet and the great plans we offer. Or you can call us during the day, 606-287-7101, 606-287-7101 to find out more about Kentucky's fastest internet with PRTC, ready to connect Buckhorn to the world. Steal by Blank. Blank, only Cottle to beat, puts it up. Good defense by Cottle to hold. Sophia Ray with a shot up, no good. Deaton from 15, that one's no good. Blank is going to put it up and in. PRTC ready to serve you, and we'll tell you more about that in just a moment as we have reached halftime. The Buckhorn Lady Cats in control of the Lee Lady Cats, 45-11 at the half. We'll come back with Hunter at the half and more from Buckhorn High School up next here on PRTC TV.
I knew I should have got a colonoscopy probably 10 or 12 years before I did. but I kept putting it off, and didn't do it. When you get told that you have a mass in your colon, your initial response is, did I hear that right? It's a rude awakening, especially when you go into a procedure like this and you're not having any symptoms. You feel great. It's just something you decided to do, that you needed to do. It's definitely something that can change your life in a heartbeat. It turned out good for me that the mass was not cancer, but it was a jump ball there whether this thing would come back cancer or not. So I would encourage anybody, whether it be mammograms, PSAs, colonoscopies, or whatever, do your preventive checkups. I couldn't have asked for better care. They were caring and compassionate. I felt like I was being treated with family and friends, and I felt more comfortable being taken care of by people I knew. It's great that you have a facility like this in your hometown.
The neighbours have invited us over for dinner.
I like Tommy.
It makes my skin crawl.
I saw this.
Who killed Susie Bissett? Do they know who did it?
You got a problem with me, pal?
There's been a body found in the woods.
Everything is under control.
Watch Paramount Plus with Showtime now.
We understand an upside-down world, but they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will, because our future is the future. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny.
Kimber Home Furnishings in London and Somerset is home to the best-selling furniture brands in America like Lazy Boy. Kimber also has the biggest selection you'll find anywhere, getting you what you want when you want it. We're a third-generation family business, in business since 1963. Kimber also believes in investing back in our community and especially our youth. That's why we're proud to sponsor 13th Region Sports. Any building can be a house, but Kimber makes it home.
Well, Lee County only had that Buckhorn only had a 7-point lead at the end of the first quarter, but they really put the hammer down in that second quarter, outscoring Lee County 28-1. Lee County without a field goal in that entire second quarter, only one free throw. Buckhorn spreads out that lead from 17-10 to 45-11, outscoring them 28-1 in that second quarter, and have taken charge, only 1 point away from a running clock, which will make this second half move a lot quicker, as Buckhorn has just got Lee County outmatched in this one. PRTC TV bringing you 12 games in 3 days. This is the final of those 12 games. We've got them grouped on our PRTC TV YouTube channel and our PRTC TV Facebook page. 2 games per broadcast, so we'll have like games 1 and 2 in one broadcast, 3 and 4 in another. A boys and girls game in each particular broadcast. They'll live on forever on YouTube. You can see them whenever you want. On Facebook, they usually stay on there for about a month, and Facebook has a policy that they delete them after a month, but you can view them for a month on Facebook as well. Make sure you go to our Facebook page and click on like. That's PRTC TV, and we'll start popping up in your news feed and keeping you in the know with all things going on. We've covered 34 high school basketball games in the month of December and plan on doing as many or more January, February. It's going to be a very busy time for us, including the 49th District Tournament, the 13th Region Tournament, also the 13th Region Boys All-A. And you can also go to our YouTube channel, which is PRTC TV, and click on subscribe. And then when you open up the app, we'll start showing up in your preferences and giving you content right there on your home page. Again, the halftime score, Buckhorn 45, Lee County 11. Let's get a look inside the numbers, both team and individual. And for that, it's time for a segment that we affectionately call Hunter at the Half.
We'll start with Lee County's individual. You had number 30, Vicky Cottle, led the way with 6 points. Number 3, Miranda Wyrick followed her with 3. And then it was wrapped up by number 21, Isabella Cottle, with 2. You flip over to the Buckhorn side. Haley Drew Blank, number 0, leads all scorers with 19 points in that first half, followed by number 14, Greenlee Deaton with 16. Number 30, Lila Wooten with 8, and number 44, Ashlyn Adams rounds out the way with 2 points. If you flip over to the team stats, Brian, Lee County shot 5 of 13 for 38% from 2, compared to Buckhorn's 12 of 25 for 48% from 2. Buckhorn was 5 of 9 in that first half for 56% from 3. Lee County did not make one. They went 0 of 2. Lee County was 1 of 2 at the charity strike for 50%, compared to Buckhorn's 6 of 12 for 50% as well. Buckhorn had 13 team rebounds compared to Lee County's 8. Lee County had 19 turnovers in that first half compared to Buckhorn's 8, Brian.
Just a really dominant performance from the Buckhorn Lady Cats in that first half. And again, the halftime score 45-11. Want to say another thank you to all the staff and administration here at Buckhorn High School. Christy Combs, the athletic director, appreciate her for coming on and joining us on the broadcast before the game today. She has welcomed us with open arms. A big thank you to Gary Bowling over at Owsley County, part of our Owsley County PRTC broadcast crew, for opening the door for that to happen here at Buckhorn High School. Christy Stamper, also a big thank you to the principal and Principal Stamper, and also to Andrew Blank, the girls coach, and Shannon Blank, his son, the boys coach. You guys have been so welcoming, and we look forward to being a part of your Buckhorn family here with PRTC. Again, don't forget that we're here to serve you with the best high-speed fiber internet you'll find anywhere. You just don't have the speeds or the service that you deserve over here, and that's why we have built fiber and extended our fiber network over to Buckhorn. 2 ways to get in touch with us and save some money and get connected to the world. You're going to be so happy you did. Go to our website, which is prtcnet.org. That's prtcnet.org. Click on Can We Serve Your Address? And once you put your address in, you'll find out that we can service you. That box there on the left with the, I guess that's, what is that? Is that like some kind of meter? Like a speedometer?
For your speed test.
Speed test. There you go. It's a speed test. Thank you, Hunter. I'll get there later.
Hey, it's okay.
Click on that, and then once you click on that, it says Want Kentucky's Fastest Internet. Enter your address. Click on Go. And TJ, as far as we can tell, if they're in the Buckhorn area, we can service them. Not many addresses that we can't service in the Buckhorn area, correct? So once you click on Go, and after you enter your address, it'll pop up and say that we can service you. Then it's going to ask you to put in some contact information. It'll pull up a pin that will show your address within our service area. The shaded areas there are the areas we are servicing. And once you click on once you click on that and you go put in your contact information, then you'll be in our system and we will contact you. Hunter Carroll retrieving a basketball. Look at that. Good hustle. And once you put in your contact information, then we'll be able to contact you and tell you more about it. We'll call you and tell you all about our packages. And if you don't want to go to that issue, it's not a big deal. But if you don't want to go to the website and have us contact you, then you contact us. 606-287-7101, 606-287-7101. We're not some big corporation. You're not going to be talking to somebody in some big city or in some other country or in some other state. It's going to be somebody right there in Jackson County, 75-year-old company. Most of the time, you're going to talk to Sweet Melissa. Melissa's going to take care of you. We know Melissa personally. She's been with PRTC a long time and does a great job. We have a great customer service team.
One of the best.
Great install repair guys and Kentucky's fastest internet. You're going to be so glad you hooked up with PRTC. Again, prtcnet.org or 606-287-7101. We'll step away for a 60-second break. When we come back, Buckhorn will try to put the finishing touches on this one. They lead Lee County by 34, 45-11 here on PRTC TV.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
And welcome back. PRTC TV and the 2025 Buckhorn Lake ARH Christmas Classic. Don't forget that we will be awarding our Advent Health of Manchester Pulse Player of the Game. Haley Drew Blank certainly making a case for it in that first half with her 19 points. Greenlee Deaton not far behind her with 16. They've had 35 of their team's 45. Victoria Caudle leading Lee County with 6. They only had 1 point in that second quarter. Down low, feed to Wooten. Shot is up and no good, but a nice strong move, and Wooten's going to be fouled, and she'll go to the line. Foul whistled on Brooklyn Lutz, and she's picked up her third. And Wooten, who missed a pair of free throws back in the first quarter, with a chance to go into double figures if she can make both these, but she missed the front end. 6 of 12, I think, from the free throw line for Buckhorn. Make it 6 of 13. Rebound to Chelsea Mullins, though. Good hustle by Chelsea to keep the ball alive for Buckhorn. Deaton, she wants a 3. That one's short. Vicky Caudle with the rebound for Lee County. Miranda Wyrick, Lee County really needing to get her going. She's only got 3 points. Lost the ball, might have been knocked away. Blank in a hurry heading the other way, off the glass and good. Nice running of the break there by Haley Blank. 21 for number 0. Isabella Caudle at the top of the key, number 21. Gives it over to Wyrick. 15-footer is good. Good looking shot there by number 3. She's got 5. Should be a running clock as they crossed over to 36 points just a moment ago. Have a 35-point lead mercy rule in Kentucky High School Athletic Association sanctioned basketball games. On the other end, Isabella Caudle's layup a little bit too strong. Greenlee Deaton beats everybody down to the other end of the floor. Give her 18. This Buckhorn team could really be a force to be reckoned with in the 54th district come tournament time, Hunter Carroll.
Oh, yes.
Moving pick set by Buckhorn.
Yeah.
Or rather, Vicky Caudle of Lee County.
Caudle just kind of lowered that shoulder there. Anytime you kind of make that dip, they're going to call it every time.
Yeah. Well, there wasn't a whole lot of contact there, but it was more of the movement.
It was the motion more of them.
Yeah. That's like when a player gets called for a offensive foul. Sometimes the defender may be moving, but you lower that shoulder, you're going to get that call every time. 3-pointer by Chelsea Mullins is short, and Vicky Caudle with the rebound. Just hard to believe that number 30, Victoria Caudle, Vicky, is only an 8th grader.
Yes.
She's there with Lila Wooten, and they're about the same size, and
Wooten's a senior.
And Wooten's a senior. And we got a jump ball over in the corner. Inbound to Caudle, knocked away from behind by Chelsea Mullins, but they get it back. And stolen by Deaton. Deaton and Blank running the break, put it up and in. 20 for Greenlee Deaton. 51-13, approaching the midway point here in the third quarter. Wyrick on the drive. The shot may have been partially blocked by Wooten, but she gets it back and called for traveling. Substitutions, number 44, number 10, and number 35 checking in for Buckhorn. That's Sophia Ray, Ashlyn Adams, and Zoe Riley. Might not see.
I would say not.
Blank or Deaton or Wooten.
I would be shocked if you see any of them.
Certainly don't want to get your players hurt in a game that's well in control.
Yep. Well, and I think it's good, too, to get these other kids some varsity experience as well.
No doubt. Molly Mullins found number 44, Ashlyn Adams, and she's going to be fouled on the shot, and will go to the free throw line. Adams had a bucket back in the second quarter for her 2 points. Adams' free throw is off to the right. Second one also a little off to the right. Fight for the loose ball, and we're going to have a jump ball. Zoe Riley with it out top for Lee County. Down low to Ray. Now Mullins. Jumper is good. Chelsea Mullins with her first points of the game on a nice baseline jumper. Wyrick on the drive and knocked away by Buckhorn. It'll stay with Lee County. Buckhorn on their way to improving to 7-3. Jumper from the baseline is no good. Rebound to Adams. Outlet to Molly Mullins. To Chelsea Mullins. Mullins drives. It's short. And out of bounds off of Buckhorn. So after losing 3 of 4, Buckhorn has won 3 in a row here this weekend over Powell County, Wolfe County, and Lee County. And we're going to have a timeout called by Coach Cody Johnson, and it is going to be a full timeout. So with 1:06 left here in the third quarter, we'll take a break as well. Buckhorn by 40 here on PRTC TV.
I'm past Dick Fred. You see, my boys, they play baseball. They want to play in the backyard. So I took them out there to do some practicing, and well, he kicked that second base and it flew away. So I was like, I gotta get this steady for my son, for my boys. And I took a stake and I hammered it down. And well, didn't end so well.
If you like sports cards and memorabilia, you'll love Sandgap Sports Cards in Annville. Can't make it to the store? No problem. Brian and Joey bring the region's best deals straight to you with their weekly Facebook Live shows. With over 30 years of collecting experience, every sale is packed with fun, excitement, and fan-favorite finds. Follow Sandgap Sports Cards on Facebook and get in the game.
PRTC TV, we are streaming live on this Monday, December the 29th from Buckhorn High School in Perry County, the 2025 Buckhorn Lake ARH Christmas Classic. 12 games in 3 days, and we are in the home stretch. 1:06 left here in the third quarter. Running clock as Buckhorn has taken over this one, leading Lee County 53-13. Vicky Cottle driving on Adams, cut off. Isabella Cottle for 3. That one's short. Vicky Cottle right there for the rebound. Can't get it to go, and Ashlyn Adams going to pull out the rebound, and we got a foul on Caudle, Victoria Caudle, her second, and team's fourth. Chelsea Mullins going to bring it up for Buckhorn. And call for double dribble. Wyrick for three. That one's short. Rebound ran down by Chelsea Mullins, down to 6 seconds here in the quarter. I don't know if she knows how much time is left. And not going to get a shot off in time. So into 3 quarters, 1 quarter left. Buckhorn 53, Lee County 13. You're watching PRTC TV.
Hey, it's Kristen Mulcahy from Appalachian Wireless. Are you ready to give the gift of connection this Christmas? The kind that keeps you close no matter the distance? Well, at Appalachian Wireless, it's time to tech the halls, and we're slaying some amazing deals. Do you want a phone, tablet, and a smartwatch? Well, who doesn't? The good news is we've got a promotion just for that. So what are you waiting for? These incredible deals are only as good as supplies last. So visit us in one of our many retail or authorized dealer locations, or visit us on the web at AppalachianWireless.com. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Dr. Pepper presents a Playoff-uary special.
Happy Playoff-uary!
31 days of playoff football.
Not for Tech. I didn't make the playoff this year. Hey, Mr. Platypus. Got you a Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. Wait.
Tech stinks!
Guys, come on, stop!
That's for planting your flag on our turf. We're just kidding.
Happy Playoff-uary!
College football, it's a Pepper thing.
Buckhorn outscores Lee County 8-2 in that third quarter to extend their lead out to 40 at 53-13 here on PRTC TV. About to start what is probably going to be a very fast-moving fourth quarter as the clock will be running the whole way. Buckhorn going to improve to 7-3 on the season. Lee County will fall to 2-6. Looking ahead after tonight, Lee County will have a little bit of time off. Wyrick for a three. That one's off the mark. Rebound to Buckhorn, and we're going to have a jump ball as Isabella Caudle tied up Ashlyn Adams. Lee County will entertain the Berea Lady Pirates this coming Friday, January the 2nd at Baitable. That'll be their next game. Nice move there by number 10, Zoe Riley. She can't get the shot to go, but she'll draw the foul and go to the free throw line. Buckhorn, after tonight, will travel to Clay County to take on the Lady Tigers next Saturday. Free throw no good by Riley. That should be a good basketball game with Buckhorn and Clay County next Saturday.
It should.
Second one no good as well.
Is that girls or boys? I didn't.
That's girls.
Girls, yeah.
Yep. Buckhorn and Clay County girls next Saturday at 3:30 at Clay. Wyrick has it knocked away, and going to be Sophia Ray trying to save it, but called for traveling before she could. And then a week from today, Buckhorn will take on Leslie County at Leslie County. That's going to evidently be a boys and girls doubleheader. Three by Wyrick is no good. Back up and in by Vicky Caudle. Caudle having a good game. She's got 8 to lead Lee County. Because I think the boys play Leslie County as well, don't they?
I think so,
yeah.
Yes.
I think must be a 6 and 7:30 type deal at Leslie next Monday for Buckhorn in the 14th Region All-A. Adams puts it up and in. Ashlyn Adams has got 4. And back out to a 40-point lead, 55-15. Last time these two teams played, three-pointer no good by Wyrick. Lee County won 46-37. That was back on Valentine's Day earlier this year. And Lee had won the last 5 games in a row, dating back to 2024. So Buckhorn going to snap that streak here tonight. Number 35, Sophia Ray. Over to Molly Mullins. Now to Riley. Now to Chelsea Mullins. Shot up and in. No, thought it was on the way down. Here's a three-pointer. That one's short off the hand of Greenlee Deaton, who had checked back in. Clock running almost midway through this fourth quarter. Here's a three by Wyrick. It's too strong and going to go out of bounds back to Buckhorn. And Deaton, didn't expect to see her back in there, but she's running the point.
Yeah, give Adams a blow there.
Mullins, jumper no good. Rebound to Vicky Caudill. And we're going to have a Buckhorn foul. Feed down low to Caudill. Shot is up and in. Vicky Caudill becomes the first Lee County player in double figures with 10. Mullins from the free throw line. Didn't know if they would call that over and back or not because it was off of a shot and it did touch a Buckhorn player's tips.
Yeah. The referee must have assumed that at one point in time somehow Buckhorn had possession.
Wyrick, the floating shot is no good. Rebound though, offensive rebound to Vicky Caudill, but she lost it off her foot. I think Vicky Caudill, if she sticks with it, being an 8th grader, she is really going to be a great player for Lee County.
Yeah, got a really nice, bright future in front of her. Just you can see it all over. Just looking like 1,000-point scorer and 1,000-point rebounder.
Yes. Wyrick, only a sophomore. She's going to get better and better 2 more years after this year. So future looking bright even after this year for Lee County to get better and better. I like the fact that even as a freshman, Greenlee Deaton really not looking to score.
No.
Trying to get her teammates involved in the action.
And that might have been one of those reasons too that Coach Blank put her back in, was trying to get some of these other kids involved and things like that. You know, draw that pressure off them and be able to get her teammates a better look.
Yes. We're 44 and 34, I believe, coming in for Lee County. That's Jerica Childers and Emily Lewis. Down low, number 4. That's Chelsea Mullins with the basket and the foul. And she's going to have a chance for a three-point play. 4 points for Chelsea. Clock continuing to run. We're down to 50 seconds. Free throw is good by Chelsea Mullins. Substitution coming in, number 12 for Lee County. Laura Lee, what's the last name?
Laura Lee, give me 1 second, I'll be able.
Johnson, Laura Lee Johnson. On the other end, number 14, Greenlee Deaton lays it up. .22 for Greenlee Deaton. Steal by Zoe Riley. And Riley, and we're going to have a traveling call, they say. And time going to expire. So, final score, Buckhorn 60 and Lee County 17. We'll come back and talk to our Pulse Player of the Game from Advent Health of Manchester. Final stats and thoughts coming up on PRTC TV.
Warden, take care of my brother Kyle, and I'll take care of you.
This is my castle now. Do we understand each other?
You're about to have a plague of outsiders descend on your town.
What you expect in return?
Partnership.
There's gonna be consequences.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in small town values.
And mom and dad and the things they handed down.
I believe some of the best people in the world are farmers.
I believe in insurance that protects families, homes, and cars. I believe in always finding a way to do what you love. I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Home is more than a place. It's where your loved ones deserve to be, safe and supported. For nearly 30 years, Kentuckians have trusted Horizon Health to provide compassionate care that enriches lives and protects dignity. Whether it's in-home assistance, adult day health, or Horizon PACE, an innovative alternative to a nursing home, we help seniors stay independent and cared for right where they belong, at home. Visit forhorizon.com to learn more.
Kimber Home Furnishings in London and Somerset is home to the best-selling furniture brands in America like Lazy Boy. Kimber also has the biggest selection you'll find anywhere, getting you what you want when you want it. We're a third-generation family business, in business since 1963. Kimber also believes in investing back in our community and especially our youth. That's why we're proud to sponsor 13th Region Sports. Any building can be a house, but Kimber makes it home.
Well, the home team, a clean sweep on both the boys and girls side. Buckhorn boys go 3-0. Buckhorn girls go 3-0 here on PRTC TV. 12 games in 3 days, and the final of this final 12th game of 12. Buckhorn wins big 60-17. And with me I have our Advent Health of Manchester UK Healthcare Pulse Player of the Game for the second night in a row, Haley Drew Blank, and she has a total of 21 points and 6 assists. I kind of had the same conversation with Dylan Easterling as he was the Pulse Player of the Game in the win over Cordia. When you go into, and this is no shade on Cordia or on Lee County, but when you go into a game like this, when you've seen Lee County play the first couple of days or whatever, certainly playing Saturday and Sunday, you know going into it, Haley Drew, that it's a game that you should win.
Yeah, we come over here and watched them.
So how do you prepare yourself mentally, and how does Coach Blank prepare you mentally for a game to say, hey, we need to play some good basketball no matter if we have overmatched the competition or not, we still have to play our game. I know as a senior you've had to get used to that over the years, but it's easy to play down to the level of your competition and not bring your A game when you have an opponent that you should easily beat.
This game, I feel like we really started out slow, and then at halftime, he took us in there and he talked to us, and he was like, we're going to have to step it up. which in the second quarter, I think we outscored them 30-something to 1.
28-1.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and I thought your second quarter was actually probably your best quarter overall, but I know he expects the best out of you guys.
Yeah.
So winning, I don't know, did you all do this same thing last year? Were you all 3-0 at last year's tournament, or do you remember?
I don't think we were. I think we played Lee County in the last one. They beat us last time.
Well, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, did you know that tonight you all snapped a 5-game losing streak to Lee County? So always good to snap that kind of streak.
Yep.
Yeah. So I remember back on last time you played them was Valentine's Day earlier.
Yep, I remember that one.
This year. Yeah, and 46-37
Yep.
was the final. And I think, let's see, Wyrick had 11 for Lee County, but they had another girl, a Cundiff girl, that was their leading scorer.
And the Fox girl.
And Greenlee had 17, but you had an off night. Well, I mean, you can't win them all, but I mean, you got some vengeance tonight, if you will. Now, talk to us about coming up. This is your senior year. It means a little bit more to you and to Lila. And this is your all senior year, your last go around. It gets tougher from here on out. You got to go to Clay County. We talked about during the break. A very tough place to win. You lost a close one there last year. But then we get into the All-A. What does the All-A mean to you as a senior on a small school here in the 14th region? Is the All-A a big deal to you?
It's a really big deal. I think it's been a while since we've won in an All-A tournament. I can't remember when the last one was, but we're ready to get it done this time.
And the opening round. Now, the 14th region does it a little bit different than the 13th region. The 13th region actually hosts it all at one place. But
yeah, we start ours out at different ones, don't we?
Yes, you actually go to Leslie.
Yep, I thought so.
And you play Leslie at Leslie. And I think it's actually a boys and girls doubleheader you all play Leslie. Does it mean a little bit more that your opening game in the All-A region is against a district opponent?
We just want to get it done.
Regardless of who it is.
Yep. We don't care who it is.
You all have already got more wins this year
Yep.
than you did all of last year.
We want to keep it that way.
And you knew that, didn't you?
Yep.
Before I even said that. 6-25 last year, and now you are 7-3. What's the biggest difference in last year's team and this year's team?
We don't let down as easy. We keep pushing. Andrew makes sure we bring the energy. And when we don't have it, he definitely gets on us.
Now, the moment that you walk off the floor, and tonight you had a great game, 21 points. You had a huge second quarter. You had 14 in just the second quarter alone and didn't play hardly even in the second half because they didn't need you and we don't want to get you hurt. But the moment you walk off the floor, does he instantly become your grandfather?
It takes a little bit. I see him as a coach for a little while.
You do?
Especially if I have a bad game and he gets on to me.
So he's out there right now putting some basketballs up, and even though that the game is over, when you take this headset off and go back over there, are you still player and he's still coach?
If he's in the locker room, I'm still player.
Okay, I got you. But now, do you ever have to remind him? Do you have to have a look and go, hey, we're not at the gym? What happens at family functions? Does he ever?
Oh, it's always basketball.
Really?
Always basketball.
So Thanksgiving and Christmas too?
Christmas, Thanksgiving, all we talk about is basketball.
Oh my goodness! And you still love the game?
Yep.
Well, that's great. And I guess if you don't love basketball, are you even allowed to have the last name blank?
No, definitely not.
Would they take it away from you think?
I think they'd have a hard time with it.
Oh, it's unbelievable how big the name is over here, blank, when it comes to basketball. It is synonymous with basketball. Well, listen, a great win tonight. Congratulations on being 7-3. Congratulations on a clean sweep for your tournament and going 3-0. And congratulations on your second straight Advent Health of Manchester Pulse Player of the Game. You were the difference tonight, 21 points. Great job.
Thank you.
All right, take this, go enjoy the win, and go get some rest. And good luck next Saturday at Clay County. They'll have their hands full with Coach Gemma Parks and Clay County next Saturday. And again, a big wins. Final score 60-17. Let's get inside the numbers, both individual and team. A final look at that. We go back over to Hunter Carroll.
We'll start with Lee County's individual. They were led by number 30, Vicky Cottle. She had 10 points and 9 rebounds. Number 3, Miranda Wyrick with 5, and then they were rounded out by number 21, Isabel Cottle with 2. You flip over to the Buckhorn side, they were led by number 14, Greenlee Deaton, with 22 points. Our Pulse player of the game, number 0, Haley Drew Blank, with 21 points, 6 rebounds. Number 30, Lila Wooten, chipped in 8. Number 44, Ashlyn Adams, contributed 4. And then number 4, Chelsea Mullins, added 5 points and 9 rebounds. Buckhorn shot 19 of 36 from two-point range for 53% compared to Lee County's 8 of 20 for 40%. Lee County did not make a 3 in this contest. They were 0 of 8 compared to Buckhorn's 5 of 12 for 42%. Buckhorn was 7 of 19 from the free throw line for 37% compared to Lee County's 1 of 2. Lee County had 18 team rebounds compared to Buckhorn's 23. Buckhorn had 12 turnovers compared to Lee County's 24, Brian.
All right, it has been so much fun, and we appreciate Buckhorn, the staff and the administration and everybody here for welcoming us into Buckhorn. We feel like we're a part of your family. Thanks for being so hospitable. And don't forget, we're ready to hook you up with great PRTC Internet, 606-287-7101 or prtcnet.org. It's been a great tournament. A big thank you to our PRTC broadcast crew, TJ Isaacs, Justin Lakes, Darian Wilson, Hunter Carroll, Earl Owens, Mark Solfridge. I'm Brian Murray. So long, good night, and God bless you from PRTC TV.